Greetings and salutations. Welcome to Ref the District. I'm Nathan Perry. That's Trevor. And no Stoner today, or at least not currently. Stoner may be popping in and out, but he won't be on the stream for the full time. So the furniture is safe, everyone. Nothing is going to be falling from the ceiling. At least one can hope. Who knows when it comes to Stoner. Trev, Washington heads to New Jersey to play the New York Giants. How you feeling about this game?
I feel, first off, we're going to a totally different state to play a team representing a totally different state. So that's just weird. How I feel about this game? I woke up feeling like we're going to blow them out for some reason. It's going to be, first quarter, I'll punch you, you punch me, and then we're just going to combo our way out to victory.
That would certainly be nice.
I don't know why, but
I told you guys on Wednesday, I was thinking this is a game that's going to, we've got Washington's gotten lucky with several of its victories. The ball's been bouncing in our favor, and I felt like this was going to be the game that kind of snake bites us. And then we started, digging in. We started seeing some more of the stats, like the horrendous, rush defense from the Giants. I mean, they allow 3 yards before they even touch you.
Yep.
And then they allow 2 yards after they touch you.
Yep.
And that just tells me Brian Robinson, the man, the myth, the legend, guy coming back from being shot twice and just absolutely bowling people over. I forget that Terrell, right, that he embarrassed last week and just absolutely demolished him. They're going to have a hard time with that. Now, I know Giants are getting healthier, but that just told me that this is a game Washington just needs to win. Not necessarily, a need to win in the sense that in the season, but this is a game where it's set up for you to be successful, and you have to be successful. Exactly. Washington, too many times, Trev, has fallen flat in that regard. And I'm glad to hear that you feel the same way. We got several people in the chat here. We got Daniel, Adam, EP, P-Dub in the house, Craig as well. We got Brandon. Craig here says, hello, I'm a Commanders fan, and my mom is a Giants fan. The house is divided there, Craig. It's okay. We appreciate that you fell far from the tree on that one and became a fan of the Commanders. We got Brandon in the house here. I'm nervous about this game. The Giants have a very good red zone defense, and we struggle in the red zone, and Heineke better get ready to escape because he will be getting blitzed. You feeling the chances of Heineke back there? How is it? You've not come over to the Hive yet. No. You're not riding with Heineke at all, Trev. No. Is this going to be the day that you get your not your way, because you're not cheering against him,
right?
But you don't have the same faith that a lot of the Heineke Hive has in him. Is this the day that the faith in the Hive's faith is lost?
No, I think the Hive's faith will come alive this game. Like he said, if they're going to blitz a lot, Taylor can use his mobility, which he does have. I'll give him that credit. He does know how to escape the pocket at times. He can run for first down. He's done it, diving for pylons, this and that. So he does have that ability, and he likes to play that way too. It gets that gets him in his own personal rhythm. He likes to play on the fly. He likes to play in a hurry, play with a sense of urgency. Sometimes he does that when he doesn't have to, and it causes interceptions or other turnovers. So I do think the Heineke Hive will come alive for this game just because of all the blitzing they'll do.
That's something that I've seen with his game, and I've said before, is it's like every play is a broken play with him. Now, I will say that I've seen a lot less of that this year than we did last year, but he still has that tendency. Last week, however, he would get out of the pocket and there'd be clear running lanes, and he wasn't taking them. And that was something that was a point of topic. Are we going to see Taylor Heineke maybe running the ball a little bit more?
Hopefully he takes what the defense gives him. Hopefully he like you said, he does it when necessary, not when he doesn't have to. So we'll see what happens.
It is going to be pretty interesting. I have a particular guess that I want to throw out here, kind of in the dollar range, a game prediction. I was just feeling this morning. Okay.
Okay.
Curtis Samuel 20-yard run.
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just feel, again, when you're talking about not touching people 3 yards, then that just gives someone like Curtis Samuel a lot of space to maneuver.
Yeah.
And I just feel like this is going to be a game. This is another one. This is another kind of dollar range kind of type of game prediction here. I think average NFL game length, Trev, is like 3 hours and like 12 minutes.
Okay.
We are hitting the under hard on that. In fact, I'm going to go as far as to say 255 or under.
Stop.
Game length. These are running teams. That's what we can
You're right.
expect from the Giants, whether or not it's
You're
Daniel Jones or Saquon Barkley. They're going to run the ball. Washington wants to run the ball. The clock's just going to keep on moving. So what do you feel about Saquon Barkley? And you know, a lot of people talking about Dan Jones being, you know, vanilla Vic. You know, so what are your takes on those two and how they're going to match up against this Washington defense?
Well, we're going to see something similar that we just saw last week with the Falcons and the read option of the quarterback designated for the quarterback, Daniel Jones. They like to run that a lot. Saquon Barkley the past 2 weeks has like under 60 yards per game in those last 2 games. So that's something to look at. But it seems for some reason they both like to go off when they play the Washington Commanders. Whether they win or lose, they like to put up big numbers. So I do believe if we can shut down Saquon Barkley, because his run game is more of a threat than Daniel Jones, I believe, then I think we'll be just fine and we'll walk away with the W hands down, because we have to make Daniel Jones be a pocket quarterback, which he is not. So
for us to make him a pocket quarterback, it's not just about shutting down Saquon Barkley. It's about getting points on the board. This offense has not been able to do that. We had the comment up earlier that said Giants red zone defense is good. Can Washington put up enough points today to turn Daniel Jones into that pocket quarterback?
If we score from outside the red zone, yes. Doesn't seem to matter what kind of defense you have in the red zone. We just can't score when we get down there. Last year, Logan Thomas was a threat in the red zone. The injury messed that whole thing up for us. Our tight end room has been a revolving door all season long since week 1. So we really don't have a red zone threat down there. And when we do, we seem to not call the appropriate play. Alas, Carson Wentz interception, Titans game. Remember that? Red zone should have been a run. So yeah, if we score outside the red zone, we should be able to do that. But if it's in the red zone, we just got to run the ball. Just how we get down there. Just
do you want to hit us with our first one of the day?
Run the ball. Okay,
that's all we got to do. We're going to have a lot of fun on this stream today. Hopefully Washington walks away with a W. We have lots to celebrate. Let us know how you think this game is particularly going to go. On the Saquon topic, on the Dan Jones topic, I'm still critical of Dan Jones when it comes to his play. I know a lot of fans remember the fact that he was 4-0 to start his career against Washington. He's 4-1 now. He, had one big game, 5 passing touchdowns game. That was his second game against Washington. His fourth game against Washington, or maybe it's his 5th game, he had 95 yards rushing. He had a 73-yard rushing game in there as well at one point. But here's the thing. The rest of his stats outside of those have been largely pedestrian. Those are 3 out of 5 games he's had some pretty exciting stats. But for the most part, and I say the 95 yards rushing, his passing was okay that game. The 73 yards rushing, his passing was okay that game. The 5 touchdown passes, I can't argue against that. They just blew the bricks off of Washington. That's all that happened there. But I don't think that he turns into a Hall of Fame quarterback against Washington. I think that the team, the Giants, play well behind him, not too dissimilar to how this team has been performing well with Taylor Heineke.
Right.
Now, Saquon Barkley, that's a different matter. He is a legit stud, and he absolutely can get his yards. However, Washington's run defense has proven to be pretty good. A little bit exposed last week against Atlanta, where they ran a lot to the outside and then opened it up through the middle and were able to run through the middle. Successful day for Atlanta. Washington has to learn from that game.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to be the important part. Get to OPG Bubbles comment here. Is Chase playing? Nope. We're going to see him in 2 weeks at home against the Giants, where Trev, myself, the Ref the District family,
That's
and
gonna be live, bro.
and Ethan and his +1 will be there at the game watching it in a suite. So we will not be streaming that game. But Chase is going to be pushed back, which I feel is a smart move.
I do
I
too.
think, Trev, that is just the right decision. But where do you stand on this?
I'm with you. I think it's the right decision, especially with the rumors, myth, whatever you want to call it, about the turf and at the Giant Stadium is awful. You don't want to put somebody out there risking that coming off of a knee injury as bad as Chase Young's, especially. So, yep, we got to bye next week. Get that extra work in, the extra rest, extra energy, and make your home debut against a team you possibly just beat 2 weeks before that. So that is going to be awesome. So very smart decision.
Yeah, I think on that regard, it's smart in a couple different ways. It's you get to do the home debut, bring him back in front of the crowd for the first time. They're going to go wild, right? The
Mm-hmm.
FedEx, it was hopping against Atlanta. It's going to be even more insane against a division rival with the Giants. And fans are going to be so excited to see Chase Young back on the field, the home turf, and that being his first game, I think matters there. Now, if Washington, you brought up, if they win, he's coming back, and that's a difference maker. But even if Washington stumbles today and Chase comes back, people are going to be looking at that as the difference maker, that X factor. So it gives you kind of a weapon, 2 weeks from now that you can unleash that you didn't have today, and which is good or bad, whether or not what happens today. So I think that it all in all, let him continue resting. You want him back as close as possible to 100%. He's not going to be 100% this year.
No,
it's just not coming back from an injury. It's just not going to happen. And we've seen Logan Thomas kind of really not struggle, but kind of ease into this year. And we need Chase Young to kind of ease back into the year as well. So we'll see. We have another injury, one of your favorites, Mr. Steal Your Girl, not in the not in the game today. You got Alex back there receiving the kicks, or the punts rather. Do you think Dax Milne's time as the punt returner is dwindling?
I mean, yeah, and that's only because of by injury, because I think they would have rocked him the rest of the way, because he does do a good job of fair catching, even though people hate it, but he doesn't muff punts, knock on wood. He really doesn't put us in that too much of a bad spot back there. So that's just weird that his foot, I don't know what the foot injury is, just a weird thing, but we'll be fine. Alex Erickson, I think that's why we brought him on the team anyway. He didn't make the cut as a receiver, but he would make the cut as a punt returner. So.
And I think that's the big difference, and where I think that Dax Milne is safe for now is he's making the roster as that back end wide receiver that they like, and then an additional role is punt returning. And he hasn't been awful. He hasn't been awesome.
No,
but he hasn't been awful as a punt returner. And so I think that his role is going to be safe for when he eventually returns healthy. And that part of the game, special teams, is going to be pretty important in this game. As like I said, there's going to be a lot of running, that field possession, time of possession, all that's going to be really important to take away the victory today. Now, we're talking a lot about running the ball.
Yeah.
And we talked a little about Taylor Heineke, but let's talk about these wide receivers. Jahan Dotson and Curtis Samuel did not register a catch against Atlanta. Can they win 2 in a row if that's the case today?
Can they? That's a good one. Yeah, I think so. I do think so. Giants defense, the only thing that kind of quote unquote scares me, or I'm worried about or concerned with, is their front. Dexter Lawrence, Leonard Williams. Then they got Kayvon Thibodeau, the rookie out of Oregon this year, and Olu. I can't say the other guy's name, the opposite side of Thibodeau, but those 4 guys are pretty much the only concern. But their secondary back end, I don't even know. I couldn't even tell you who their starting corners are. I know Adoree Jackson was their best one, and he's out today. So I think we'll be fine if we don't register them any targets. I would like for them to have a couple of targets, because people are starting to watch film and they know Taylor to Terry combination is number 1 for us, and he kind of forces it and puts stuff in harm's way. So I would like to see them have some targets, but if they don't, I still think we can get the dub. We'll be fine.
Yeah, I do think this offense can be, a difference maker when it comes to, just the running game and being successful without the wide receivers doing their part. You brought up Terry, and I don't want to get too far away from the Curtis Samuel and Dotson talk because I do think we can be more successful including them. But Terry McLaurin is 60 receiving yards away from becoming the sixth player in NFL history to begin his career with 50 plus receptions and 900 yards in each of their first 4 seasons. Does he get there today, Trev?
Yeah.
60 yards.
Of course.
You think he gets that?
Hell yeah, he does. They saw that stat and Taylor was like, Terry, I got you. I'm gonna give you at least 1 or 2 shots, bro. I got you. Like, all right.
Yeah, it feels like one of those things that the players are keenly aware of.
Yeah,
they're normally you see that at the end of the year where people are being forced the ball for contract reasons and
first play of the game for us, play action down bomb for Terry just because of that stat.
Get him to 60 right away. Get him a 75-yard touchdown right off the bat.
Yeah,
start this off with a bang. That would be something.
It would be.
That absolutely be something. I do think that he's going to get there today. He's been not quiet, but he hasn't had a big game these last couple of games. And I think that's just part of the process of the fact that the passing offense hasn't had that good of a game. I do think that you're going to see more of a ground game today, but I think the ball is going to find its way into Jahan Dotson's hands, into Curtis Samuel's hands. Of course, he's going to continue to feed Terry because that's a relationship that they've got. Charles Leno was rocking the Terry's out there somewhere shirt that Taylor Heineke produced. Excellent. I love the vibe this team has been putting forth and having some good times while they're winning games. They're going to need a W today to make Steven's dream come true. I don't think it's a pipe dream, Steven. Steven says, can you imagine the possibility of life after sweeping these 2 giant games? The fan base will be going bonkers. Imagine life at 9-5. A pipe dream?
Nah, real dream.
I think it's right there in grasp. Right now, Washington is favored away. If they beat this game, you'll figure they'll be favored at home.
For sure.
They match up fairly well with the Giants, given how poor the Giants' run defense is.
So piggyback on the run defense and the Curtis Samuel, Gibby was on the injury report all week as questionable, limited. He is playing today, but if anybody noticed last game, he didn't pretty much play the rest of that fourth quarter. So, do you think Curtis Samuel will get more targets in the run game rather than passing game today, essentially, since Gibby might not be 100%?
That's something that I do want to keep an eye on. And we noticed it last week against Atlanta when we started seeing Jonathan Williams come in.
Yeah.
And I thought at the time, maybe they're looking at a scheme type situation. Jonathan Williams, a bruiser back. Ron Rivera's come out and talked about the fact that he had a Jangel Williams and a Jonathan Stewart in Carolina. He's trying to have that here with Brian Robinson and Antonio Gibson. And maybe they just liked the bruising back and needed to give Brian Robinson a little bit of a break. But I think it was to spell Gibson, as we found out. He's got that foot injury that's happening and that he's dealing with. So we'll see how many touches Gibson gets. I do think, to answer your actual question, I do think Curtis Samuel is going to be involved in this running game. I told you he's at least I think he's going to get a 20-yarder.
Right.
I just sense it. I just feel like that there's going to be a Curtis Samuel run for 20 yards or more. And I do think you see him probably get not necessarily 5 rushing attempts, but I think he gets more than 2.
Okay.
Where do you stand in that? You thinking you'd like the more than 5. 2, less than 5? You think more than 5?
I think 5. No more than 5. I think. But I can see him do some 5. The little come down motion, quick handoff, and then line up in the backfield, turn around. So maybe 5. 5 at the most.
Metaphor saying Gibby was wearing a walking boot on the plane yesterday.
Yeah, he might see limited snaps today because he's definitely in. They said he's active, but.
So with him a little bit hobbled, do you keep him away from returning kicks?
Yes. Yeah.
We're going to see Erickson out there as well.
Yeah. Or even Curtis Samuel. He used to return punts in Carolina, right?
Yeah, but the punt return, you're already trusting Erickson for that. For the kickoff return, you don't want to injure Antonio Gibson any further. You want to keep him potent on the offense. So you pull him. You're not putting Curtis Samuel back there. You're gonna put Erickson back there, right? He's the return specialist.
Yeah, go ahead and put him back there. Yep.
So as we go through the ins and outs, we see Chase Young is going to be out from this game, as I have to save this plate of meat and cheese away from Luna here. We have Darius Slayton, who is in for the Giants, and Kenny Golladay out. So no Golladay. That should make life a little bit easier, as Benjamin St. Juste still banged up back there. What do you think about this particular secondary? You like McCain in the slot? You like who they have? We've seen a little bit more Christian Holmes. How confident are you in the back seven?
I'm confident as long as our front seven is doing the same thing they're doing right now to make our back seven look as good as they have been so far. I mean, I was dogging Kendall Fuller all year, season long. These past 2-3 games, he's been able to shine because our defensive line's been able to eat. Deron Payne says after that interception, he looked at Kendall Fuller and said, "You eat, I eat." So, and that's just the narrative for any NFL defense, I think. As long as you have a good pass rush, your secondary can do whatever they want to do back there because it causes the quarterback to make mistakes. So, McCain in the slot. So, yeah.
I will say that this back seven has been doing its job in coverage, and our defense has been, our front four have been doing a great job feasting on the as we got the dogs excited about something upstairs.
Feast.
The front four has been doing a good job getting to the quarterback after the back seven's done its job. So I think they've been working in tandem, and I think that's something we'll get to see. I'm sad that we're not a part of the Fox Bet Super Six. I love to see what they think about us.
I know, that's kind of
national media has been getting positive as we got Gavin in the house.
What up, Gav?
Here you go, Gavin. You can take that up. No, don't take that upstairs because she'll definitely get it wherever you're going to put it. Let's get those score predictions in. I took Washington 22-18. Trev, what did you take them as?
I cannot remember. Was it like 24-13, 27-13, something like that?
Yeah, I think that's about right. 24-13. Both of us taking Washington today. We got a couple there. We got Metaphor saying looking for a 27-23 dub, all because of D and the run and spite of Taylor. Then get Wentz in there after the bye. A lot of people calling for Wentz.
I love Wentz.
I don't know that I love him. I would like to see this passing attack do something a little different. We got Daniel with Washington, 18-16. Looks like Stoner's in the house, at least on the chat. What's up, fam? Stoner here. Sorry I couldn't make it. Beat the Giants. Absolutely. Let's get the air horn for that one.
What up, Stoner?
I was interacting with our friend of the channel, Authentic, who's the Giants fan, and this weekend, and I was just like, "Oh, that's right, I forgot. I don't like you this week."
Nah, sorry, Authentic.
Not the week, Craig. You got to disown your mother just for these next 4 hours or so. I did think that it's going to be a short game. We'll see how it's going to play out. Lots of people picking the Commanders here.
So are you sticking with your
even our man, the comedian Robert, is taking the Commanders.
Are you keeping your same score prediction since it's going to be a fast game?
Yeah, I think 22-18 feels about right for this game. I just don't have a lot of faith in Washington's offense to put up more than 22 points, and this defense still needs to show, after last week with the Falcons being able to run against them, I feel like they need to kind of prove that they can, hold them down. I wanted them to hold Atlanta to 9 points. Didn't happen. Still got the victory. We'll see how it's going to go this week.
How did we score outside of that last 10-second touchdown after we the fumble? The Eagles game. How do we score 32 points in the Eagles game, and we can't seem to get back on track in that same way? And we stopped the best team in the NFL. How did we do that? Do you remember?
Yeah. I really wish I had an answer for that, because that game flow just happened. Everything seemed to fall in the favor. Now, a lot of that was turnovers and short fields and everything.
Right.
So that's an aspect of it. I'm gonna real quick talk about this metaphor. No Stoner, so we'll have a working scoreboard. Great dig. And yes, so we have EP in the house. You won't be able to see her, but she's backstage right now. And over at my computer, I did a quick tutorial on Photoshop. And so she is back there. She'll be in charge of graphics. Now, if anything goes wrong, we're still blaming Stoner for the graphics. Just FYI.
Oh, for sure.
Just to let you know, and Stoner, if you're still listening, you're still to blame for it. But we got EP on the graphics, because otherwise, every single time I need to update the scoreboard, I'm going to have to leave the camera and go over there, because I can't do it with my setup here. But we got the sounds going on, ready to play some of that fight song for Washington, ready to give that air horn for any donations. Of course, we got for first downs. All right, we got the bad, we got the good, we got the trombone in case we do get that strip sack against, or Taylor has a strip sack or interception. We got that trombone. I'm not going to.
I gotta get my turnover chain / touchdown chain.
Yep, we even got the third down chant. Yeah, defense. All right, that was enough of that one. So we got it all happening here. Yeah, Trevor Lawrence. Okay, he's probably going to go get that right now. So here it is. Here's the dub chain. Yes. Got the dub chain there from Trev. Game is about 3 minutes from being underway. Got a lot going on here, and we are excited. Yes, let's go. We got some of our winners, Commandalorian and Tommy T, HT, all winners from our season of giving. We want to give again a big shout out to everyone who's made donations to that. The particular website is still up. The raffle is no longer going on, but the donations can still happen. Fisher House, great organization. We appreciate everything they do for our families of veterans and service members, and everyone who made a donation. Thank you so much from us. We're looking forward to it. Most people, I think, should already have some of their stuff. If not, we're still working on it. I know we're waiting on the $100 gift cards from Guy Fieri's restaurant. Those are going to be sent out this week. Care packages are going to be sent out this week. So, but thank you all to those who's donated. So, thank you, Daniel. We love doing this. We actually love doing this so much that I was a season ticket holder last year, and we weren't season tickets going to this, because it was like, I enjoy doing these streams with you and with the guys. And so wasn't going to do it. And then EP, we happened to just get a wild hair and go to a game, and EP couldn't resist and got us season tickets. But we do enjoy this, and this is fun for us as it is for you. We try to provide you the best product possible, giving you play-by-play in case you can't watch it. Because if you didn't know, if you're just watching, if you have just basic cable, you don't have any of the sports package like the Direct TV, it's not happening. In Annapolis up to Dundalk, which is where Stoner watches, it's not on our stuff. So you got to be down in Virginia to catch the game live on the television, unless you have Direct TV. Thankfully, we were able to do that. We are doing our best to get synced. We know that is a common theme.
Yeah, and I'm going to hold all reactions today. I promise.
Stoner's going to keep it, or not Stoner, but Trev's going to do his best to keep himself in line. I don't have the ability to pause. Trev doesn't have the ability to pause. He might be a little bit ahead of me because he is watching it direct. I'm watching it through the Direct TV streaming. So that makes a difference in speed, how it gets to me. If something happens, most of our normal live viewers all know, don't spoil it. We're going to be a little bit behind because of the stream and because of the YouTube stream. The way that it works is you're seeing us on a little bit of a delay. And so don't spoil in there. Tommy T does it best with some of his wows that he got going on there. So, keep it generic, keep it excited. Trev is going to do his best to keep it in there as I do play by play today. And let's go ahead and get out there and get that W. Got a lot of people expecting a Washington victory. Let's see if they can manage to do that here in New Jersey. Game's going to get underway. Do you think we won the coin toss?
Of course. And we deferred.
Seems to be my favorite thing at the stadium and our seats is when the second and fourth quarters are coming at us. Oh, yeah. I love that so much. So that way, if there's any kind of an important goal line, it happened with Tennessee as well. That was all right in front of us. And so, unfortunately, not a great ending to that one. But I'm just living for the day that we're there down at the goal line with a touchdown, game-winning touchdown, walk-off touchdown.
Yeah.
Yeah, Adam, he's normally, his poker face is not so great. So normally that you know exactly what goes on beforehand. So but he's going to do better. He's going to go off my play-by-play, he said today. We'll see how it goes.
I am.
So, yep, Robert, I'm glad. Always a good time to troll any of the fans. I have a neighbor who is a Giants fan. My favorite thing to tease him with, he might be watching the stream right now, so shout out to Joe and his family. But my favorite thing to tease him with is his son's an Eagles fan. So, that's pretty fun dig. He's predicting a Giants victory today, but he might be a little bit biased just the same way we are. So Giants ball first, James King is telling us. So that's, I like that. I like getting the ball at the second half. Thanks, EP, for switching over there for the first quarter as the game is about to be underway here. All those key returns for the Giants, and it's not going to matter, Trev. It's not going to matter.
Nah, it does not matter at all. Nobody on that list that's coming back scares me. So, except for maybe Fabian Moreau, just because he might know our system.
Revenge game. Yeah. So, third season as the Commanders head coach. Ron Rivera is 21-24. That's not a great record. That means we need to win 4 of these last games right? So we have Giants, and 3 more. So 5 games left. So yeah, we need to win 4 of these last 5 for him to be breaking even as we head into the playoffs here, as the Giants are about to receive this kickoff from Joey Sly, who is the reigning special teams player of the month. 58-yard field goal probably helped his helps there. And the kick is underway. This one is going to be into the end zone, and Giants will start their first drive at their 25.
I do like the Giants uniforms.
It's all right.
Reminds me of old days.
It's not particularly great, but it's not all right. See, this is what I'm talking about. People are going to look at that. That's total box score type stuff. When you're looking, he's 4-1. He's got this and that. That's his cute. Yeah, it might look good on paper, but he's not actually played that well here against Washington. As Daniel Jones starts under center, Saquon in the backfield. This is going to be a handoff to Saquon, who's going up the middle and is tackled after about a 4-yard gain there. That was McCain with the tackle. Davis in to help clean up as well. Interesting to see McCain being the one who was in the middle to make the tackle. I'm just glad he was able to shed the block there. Daniel Bellinger is back for the Giants rookie tight end. He is a bit of a threat, and Washington has had issues covering tight ends in the past. Saquon is going to get the fake handoff. Daniel Jones is going to get away from 3 Washington players before being taken down for a first down run off to the right side. Washington needs to wrap this up. Washington had Daniel Jones in the backfield here.
Can't do that.
As Jonathan Allen gets rushed by him. Ridgeway just completely whiffs out and actually takes out, it looks like, Montez Sweat in the process. So it's going to be 1st and 10 now at the 37-yard line. Going to be a toss to Saquon to the right. He's going to be into the pile and forward for about 5 yards. Saquon is just an amazing runner. Not the best opening drive so far here as the play gets away. Oh, no, they're still showing
Man,
Saquon,
I can't believe he just did that.
Saquon stats.
I know. They always show Saquon stats. And every time they show Saquon stats, like the next.
Yeah, it's a bit of a jinx here. It is a fake to Saquon. Daniel Jones has put the ball on the floor. This Washington saying that they have it.
Let's go!
Waiting for the official to come in and hear. It looks like this is Washington.
Let's go!
That was a fumble by Daniel Jones as he faked it to Saquon, runs up the middle. Who's the one responsible for poking
on my turnover chain? Who did that?
It looks like Davis got a helmet into it as Jonathan Allen was dragging. Davis is going to get the fumble recovery as well. That deserves some cheers.
Let's go.
Washington's going to have 1st and 10 in positive territory. That ball is at about the 48-yard line of the Giants. Taylor Heineke going to start this one under shotgun. It was clearly out and clearly recovered.
Nice.
One of the big turnarounds in Washington season is the turnovers, as this is going to be handled to B-Rob. B-Rob is up the middle, big-time gain again.
Nice.
Going to be 6 yards on this one.
Keep going. Keep going.
Yep. Taylor Heineke's not even huddling up, just bringing everyone forward. 5 yards on this, 2nd and 5. Taylor Heineke having the best 6-game start since 1996 for Washington. Yep, Gus Frerotte since 1996 here. All right, he brought him quickly to the line and not to let them slide out. He is in shotgun. He's going to look to pass here. Gets this ball away. This is to Brian Robinson. Going to be good for a 1st down. 1st down. Look at that. Right tackle, Benning Potea. New right tackle as Sam Cosme is in at right guard. We didn't even talk about that during the opening. That's actually going to be an important thing to watch out for. It's going to be 1st and 10 now. Ball is at the 33-yard line. Taylor Heineke gets this one out. That is caught. There is a catch for Jahan Dotson.
Hey, I don't know if you noticed on that last run by Brian Robinson, he came out shaking his right hand.
Yeah, he was holding his hand there on the sideline. We'll have to keep watching that. That's going to be 2nd and 1 here now for Washington. Taylor Heineke in shotgun. Hands this one off to Gibson. Gibson's going to move it forward. This is going to be another Washington 1st down as soon as they call this one dead. Make sure no ball comes out. Yep, we're good to go. 1st down. Absolutely. So that's going to be the 2nd run by Gibson. We'll see if Brian Robinson finds his way back in. He was shaking off his arm. Washington continues to drive this one. 1st and 10. You got Cam Sims out there, John Bates and Logan Thomas. Kind of a big set here. Taylor Heineke in shotgun, in motion, fakes the handoff to Brian Robinson, looking deep. This ball is out and way over the head.
Yeah, he had him.
He was open. That could have been 1st and goal right there to Loto. The target was Loto, just over his head. Well, I say just over his head, but it was not just over his head. It sailed. It definitely sailed. Giants have only given away 17 points off of turnovers. It's going to be 2nd and 10 here. I liked the play. I liked the play action. We got Heineke under center again. Cole Turner in motion into a fullback position. It's going to be a toss out to Brian Robinson. He has space. He's not touched. That's a first down. Washington.
First down. That's like what, 3 first downs in this drive right now?
I know, right? I'm glad you didn't
yeah.
give a bet for
I didn't put no dollar on it. That's right.
Toss out here to Robinson. Goes for about 12, 14 yards by the time he's stepped out. And this is the one thing that they talked about with the Giants defense is they just allow so many yards before you even touch them. Got under shotgun. Curtis Samuel in motion. It's going to fake. We got another toss out to Brian Robinson, who's tackled and hit right at after 1 yard of gain. It's going to be second and goal now. Be interesting to see how Sam Cosmi does there on the right side. Not sure about our replacement right tackle either. You'll notice as the game develops, they already like running to the left side. We'll see if they avoid the right side entirely. Normally, with Sam Cosmi out there, you're good with running to the right side, but we have Taylor Heineke in shotgun. Ball is just off the 5-yard line. Gibson over to the left. In motion is Curtis Samuel. Heineke looking to pass, dumps this off to Curtis Samuel. Curtis Samuel is going to have to make some moves, and he does, but not quite enough to get this one. And it's going to be third and goal. Taylor Heineke continues to shake his hand.
Yeah, his left hand. What's going on with that? It's cold out there. Everybody jamming fingers.
Yeah, it is his left hand, so it's not his throwing hand, but he continues to shake it afterwards. He got third and goal. Is this a time that you got to run the ball?
No,
you're good with the pass here. Gibson is behind.
No, you do run the
Taylor
ball.
Heineke in shotgun. Curtis Samuel in motion to the left, back to the right. It's going to be fake to Gibson. Heineke looking. Heineke scrambling to his left, still looking. He's got to get this ball away, and he does. This is going to be fourth and goal now.
Oh, my God.
Washington should take the points here.
You got to hit.
Looks like Jahan Dotson was going to be the.
Was he open? Was he open?
No, he had 4 or 5 people there.
That's what I thought.
21-yard attempt by Joey Sly. He's made 13 straight. Ball is up. The ball is up through the uprights. That's going to be 3 points to Washington. Stoner is on the scoreboard. EP's on the scoreboard. You might have heard her talking over there, or scoreboard rather. But I'm trying to give her the benefit of the doubt because we got to get this updated as Washington's first on the board with 3 points. Short field comes away with 3 points. Lots of time taken off the clock, Trev.
Yeah, you're right, because you said we were running the ball. We did, but would have loved to see 7 points instead of 3. But hey, it's better than no points.
Yep. I mean, you got to think that was their first drive coming off of a turnover. They haven't had big drive yet. That was a short drive, all of 40 some odd yards. Look at EP. Everybody give her a round of applause there, as EP has no experience doing Photoshop until about 20 minutes before the game, and Stoner let us know that he wasn't going to be there. So we appreciate EP always in the background doing some great work. She did an amazing job with the Season of Giving, make sure everyone got their numbers and the site rolling, and a lot of the behind the scenes stuff. So we appreciate and love ourselves some EP. Mark, oh, come on, MP.
Wow,
trash. You can't trash the team that just got a turnover off of you and scored 3 points.
Come on, dude.
Come on, Marquise. I'm assuming.
Come on,
Gregory. That is not an option.
What is it?
No, Gregory talking about trading for Rodgers next year. He's don't want
anywhere. He's staying in Green Bay.
Yeah, I don't want that contract. I don't want the drama that comes with them. And while he's still an effective quarterback, he's been banged up a lot. And coming to Washington, that would be the time we'd give away 3 firsts or something for him. Ridiculous.
Yeah.
And then he would be injured all year. It'd be Ryan Fitzpatrick with more stuff involved.
Oof.
Marquis saying, I hate Washington. What a failure of a franchise.
We appreciate it, Marquis.
3 Super Bowl wins and 2 NFL championships. Maybe not a failure of a franchise. not quite doing so well this last 3 decades under Dan Snyder, but pretty sure pretty sure we had a good run there in the 80s and 90s. And yes, I'm bringing up the 80s and 90s. You might as well call me a Cowboys fan bringing up the past like that.
It happened.
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
Here we go.
Got the Joey Sly kick away. This one's also not going to be returned here. We got Black Rick in here on the chat. We appreciate you joining here. It says B-Rob had a mental lapse on that pitch from Heineke as he went out of bounds.
Oh yeah, I saw that
contact. Yeah, it looked like he was his momentum was starting to carry him out, and instead of trying to plant, he let that carry out because he definitely, that contact was very light that got to him, and if he was able to keep his balance and kick that in, he probably just goes in for a score here. Daniel Jones under center going to pitch this one out to Saquon to the left. Saquon's going to keep running this one out, and he is met by a force of Washington players. Going to be still a reasonable 2 yards that he gets here. But it was a hard fought 2 yards.
What?
Trev already not able to contain himself.
I can't hear anything. So what's going on with that? You see it
with Loto?
No, that's Montez Sweat.
Montez Sweat. Oh, all right. Daniel Jones. He is in pressure, and this is going to be Deron Payne throwing him down to the ground with the first sack of the day.
Let's go, baby!
Just completely gets by the right guard and wisely just didn't even forcefully toss him to the ground, spins and was like, okay, you're going down, just go down. Let me start my celebration. All right, 3rd and 16 now. Empty backfield. Saquon's going to go in motion, going to give Daniel Jones a partner back there. And this is Daniel Jones looking to pass. It's going to be a screen to Saquon, who brings this out from the right to the left. Daniel Jones in for block. This isn't going to go anywhere, though, for the Giants, as it will bring up 4th down. Another good defensive, stop by this defense.
I'm going on Twitter to see if I can find out what they said about Montez Sweat.
Yep, Michael Payne, the man. Pay that man. Absolutely. Pay the man.
Yeah, you have to. It's time.
All right. Kick or punt is away. Got Erickson out there. He is not calling for a fair catch. He's got some room to run, and he's going to get spun out of bounds after just about 4 yards on this one. Washington starting their second drive. Taylor Heineke looks to be just fine as he was warming up, getting ready for the drive. Trev looking, and if anyone has anything in the chat that you might have seen about Montez Sweat, let us know. Could be, if he's anywhere near injured, Trev, it could have been that play that we talked about where he got cut off trying to tackle Dan Jones.
Yeah. I'm not seeing anything. So,
are you sure? And you're sure it was Montez Sweat?
It looked like Montez Sweat.
Okay.
For sure. Mm-hmm.
I didn't quite get a look at it as I was bouncing back and forth. I thought maybe it was Logan Thomas.
Oh.
Logan Thomas missed that one catch that Taylor Heineke sailed. So, not sure. Could be either. If anybody has, it was. So Joseph, tell me that it was Loto. So if there's anything on Logan Thomas, let us know. If there's anything, I should put captions on. That's what I should do. Let's see if I can't do that real quick. Make sure if you're here watching us and you like what you're seeing, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We bring you play-by-play and commentary for all the Washington games except for one. We won't be bringing you anything for the next Giants game because we will all physically be there. So we appreciate all the love and support, though, that people give us. And make sure you check us out on the day after Reckoning, which is the day after Washington plays at 7:30 on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, or our Wednesday flagship program where we talk about the Washington Commanders.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Yeah. Like HT telling us likes are at 21. That can't be HT because we have at least 90 people watching. Now, some of those might be on Facebook. If you're watching on YouTube, though, I hope that you hit that like button. It doesn't take you long. Just
do
it. Good to go. Yeah, Logan Thomas was absolutely wide open on that play, and Taylor sailed it. And I just, did Logan Thomas, land awkwardly or something? I noticed that he had time to kind of turn around. He jumped, but he didn't give it a full effort. Taylor Heineke 2-0 against the Giants. Here's how some of that could be misleading. He had a really good game last year and a really stinky game last year. So not necessarily all on him, as Taylor Heineke's going to look to pass after play action, gets this one away. There's your play action pass, but it's to Jahan Dotson.
That's 2 targets already for him.
I know, 2 targets, 2 catches, and first down. Good job by Jahan Dotson. Solid pass here from Taylor Heineke. Gets it out there. Could be a little bit further ahead of him, but I won't be too picky when it comes to these kind of passes. Taylor Heineke in shotgun. We got Bates moving out there. No, Cole Turner, as Brian Robinson just gets into the middle and just keeps pushing. It's going to be a gain of about 5 yards here.
That boy running hard.
Best record by starting QBs this season. Minimum 5 starts. Jalen Hurts 10-1. Tua 8-1. Taylor Heineke 5-1. Better than Patrick Mahomes or Kirk Cousins, both 9-2.
Hey!
All right. Total yards so far. Commanders with 66. Giants with 17. Looked like they were doing pretty good on that first drive until the fumble got stopped before. It's going to be a 2nd and 5 yard run. And just, wow, where are they going to mark him? The graphic showing 3rd down, but I'm interested in watching this because he was just
I think he got first.
He kept rolling, and he wasn't on the ground.
No, he wasn't.
Now we're seeing that it's a first down. First down. 5 first downs so far for the Commanders. Brian Robinson on that one gets to the pile quickly, turns around, and just keeps his legs moving and rolls over somebody for a first down. Samuel in motion. This is going to be a direct snap to, not direct snap, sorry, but a handoff to Brian Robinson, who gets tripped up before hitting the line. No gain on this one. 2nd and 10. Rare time that Brian Robinson doesn't actually gain yards.
Yeah.
You've seen a lot of motion from Curtis Samuel. Have not seen him touch the ball. Brian Robinson's on the sideline here as Gibson's out with Taylor Heineke. Heineke 4 for 6, 36 yards so far in shotgun. Again, you got some motion. This time it's De'Ami Brown in motion. Fakes the handoff to Gibson. Heineke gets this one out. There's Logan Thomas, who bowls over for first down.
That's number 6.
Number 6, Washington just continuing to drive. They will need to figure out how to get 7 instead of 3. We'll see if they can manage that. Chip block there opens it up for Logan Thomas. Good job getting that first down there by the entire team.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I
That's
like
how you know how many first downs we've had in the first half/quarter, if it's stuck in your head.
Yeah. Well, you got Gibson now falling forward for up the middle for gain of about 5 or 6. It's going to be 5, 2nd and 5 here for Washington. Let's see where the down where they are on the field. They've been moving very quick play calling too.
I know. I'm like,
I don't know if it's the broadcast that's just not getting back to watching them at the line. But the ball now is at the 20-yard line in the red zone. Gibson in the backfield with Taylor Heineke in shotgun. It's going to be a pass play. This ball's out in front of Gibson, incomplete. It's going to be 3rd and 5.
bad throw. Oh my God.
All right. Giants defense, 0 touchdowns in the last 4 games. Can Washington
just put a wow on the board?
Yeah, we got a wow.
Nathan.
All right, here we go. In shotgun, Heineke looking to pass. Gets this one out. That's Terry McLaurin for a first down. Terry McLaurin gonna walk this one in for a Washington touchdown.
Let's go! Did you see that stat? Did you see it? The Giants 0 first quarter touchdowns the last 4 games, and then boom!
Victory.
Terry McLaurin, one-handed, left-handed, one-handed catch behind him.
DC.
He caught the ball behind him, made dudes get off me, and walked in the end zone.
Had nobody there. I had the dog join me.
You guess who it was against? Fabian Moreau. How about that?
Familiarity there. Joey Sly is up and in. This is going to be 10-0.
Let's go.
Washington in charge. Oh, yeah. Fabian Monroe just completely whiffs on this tackle. Terry McLaurin had wide open grass in front of him.
Maybe came back too soon, Fabian.
Yeah, Washington. Oh, wow. EP's already putting us at 13.
Whoa, okay.
Stoner on the graphic. Stoner, quickly. Stoner on the graphic.
Yeah. Taylor Heineke with some,
Adam's going for Marquise in the chat there. Yeah, I agree, Commander Lorraine. It could be. I'm not going to say should be, but it could be 14-0 if they are able to get that one into the end zone on that first drive. But hey, we'll take it.
We will take it.
Michael still having nightmares about Moreau missing tackles. Well, we're just glad he's staying true to form.
Yes. That is all.
That is all. Scary Terry, baby. That's right, Smitty. Excellent. That should put him. What did I say? That was at the 20-yard line when we did that? Or no, it was it was a 20-yard line. So that's a 20-yard catch. So now he's 40 yards away from hitting that mark there. Got himself a touchdown. Anybody who has him on fantasy is pretty happy about this so far. Steven, I think this Terry guy is going to catch on. He might be all right. He might just be okay.
Let's go. 10-0.
10-0. And right now, the Giants have a total of 17 yards.
And now they can add, they've allowed a first quarter touchdown in the last 5 games. 1. Still not a bad stat. It's still 1, but it was just 0 5 minutes ago.
Yep. And I'm sorry, Trev. I know you're trying to talk about that as I got really hyped and wanted to play the song.
It's okay. Sorry about that. You know how hard it was for me to hold that in?
Well, our chat definitely got super excited there. I did see a great reminder for people. If you want to get excited in the chat, if you happen to see it beforehand, you just have to put in some wows. That's all we ask for. Again, with HT here was the one who said it. Use wow if y'all need a spoil. It's only because, again, we're going through a streaming service to get the game. and then we're streaming on YouTube. So there's a bit of delay there. So you're going to probably see it live probably before we do, as this kick from Joey Sly goes right into the end zone. Not going to return this one. So if there's something that good to happen, we want you to be excited. Go ahead and throw some wows in there. And Trev is going to do his part to make sure, you know, he stays quiet like he did. Great job, Trev.
Thank you. It was so hard, but I did it.
This might still be true, Gregory. That might still be true. I was dropped as a child. I got the scar in the back of my head to prove it. But no, it is just the streaming situation that we've got going on here. All right, Daniel Jones under center. He is going to fake the handoff. Saquon is going to get this one out, and it is a decent gain there to Slayton. Slayton coming or is active today, even though he was dealing with an illness. No Galladay, though. That he's out with an illness. It was an 8-yard gain there, 2nd and 2. As Daniel Jones and the New York Giants try to figure out a way to get past this Washington defense. That nearly doubled their total there. Daniel Jones in shotgun. Ball is at the 33. It's a handoff to Saquon. Finds his way up the middle. It's going to be a first down for the Giants. The ball still in his hands, but it was a valiant effort there trying to rip that one out. Going to be 1st and 10 now. Ball is at the 38 yard line of the Giants. Handed off. Saquon immediately gotten to, but he falls forward for about 2 yards. See if they give him an extra one there. Nope, 2 yards, 2nd and 8. Ball's now going to be at the 40-yard line for the Giants. He had people on him in the backfield. Had a lunge forward to get those 2 yards.
It's holding.
We've got ourselves Daniel Jones under center. Fakes the handoff to Saquon. Now he's going back. He's looking at that green grass. He's going to run. Daniel Jones is going to keep moving. Cam Curl finally tackles him, but there is some laundry on the field. My challenge flag ready, but I don't got my other one. Unfortunately, that one is against Washington. It's first down is going to stand here. Daniel Jones had a wide open pocket here. All right, 1st and 10. The ball is now at Washington's 35-yard line, 34-yard line. Fakes, gets the pass now away, and immediately pushed out is Saquon Barkley. Saquon with just 2 yards on that pass play. All right, we got the end of the first quarter. So Stoner is on the graphics.
33 minutes.
EP's working on the graphics. She'll get that over to the second quarter real quick. Up and loaded. And I am still joined by the new pupper. Oh, she's swearing at the camera. There's the Trev, so might have a little delay on the graphics.
It's okay.
The Sean talking about what we brought up earlier. Luna, I can't have you on me, please. Thank you, dear. All right. Yeah, Jones has had 2 great rushing days against Washington. A 73-yard day and a 95-yard day. He had one 30-yard day and then 2 others that were less than 10 yards. But when he runs like that, sometimes I think it just brings up those bad memories of when he was running 95 yards on our defense. So it's, it's difficult. I mean, that was a wide open hole. I mean, I could have probably ran for maybe 5 yards with that wide open hole.
No joke.
It'll be interesting. Washington, this is the first time I think the Giants have been in our territory.
Yeah, it is.
So hopefully Washington can stop them. There's problems happening with the graphics. I'm going to go take care of that, Trev. You keep our people nice and tidy. Actually, I tell you what, we can hit while we're in quarter break here. We're going to hit this right.
Rep the District's Watch Party Live is brought to you exclusively by Manscaped, the best at below-the-waist grooming. Their products are precision-engineered tools for your family jewels. Manscaped's Performance Package is the ultimate men's hygiene bundle. Go to manscaped.com and use the code REF, R-E-F, to get 20% off and free shipping on your next order at manscaped.com.
Yes. Okay, stop. I don't want to do this. I hate this stuff. I just want you to know that.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm gonna go ahead and call the game. That's how I see it because Nathan's not here. So, he's back. Never mind. I'll let him do play-by-play. Welcome back.
All right. EP's taken care of. Luna cannot have the charcuterie board, an actual meat and cheese platter today, not the Lunchable here. As Daniel Jones is in shotgun, hands this off to Saquon, and no, he kept the ball. Fooled me, fooled the defense, but not for much, though, because they were able to get to him much quicker than I was able to recognize the play there. It's going to be 3rd and 5.
Oh, that was
John Bostic being shown on camera here. 3rd and 5 for the Giants. Daniel Jones back there with number 31. Fakes the handoff to him, dumps this off. This is immediately read and tackled by McCain and Bostic. Goes nowhere. We're going to have 4th down. This is, do you think they go for it? This is punt territory. I mean, they're just past the
holy cow. No,
I guess not. This is about the 30-yard line is where they're going. So long field goal.
Yeah.
Yep, that's exactly what's going to happen here. It is going to be a long field goal attempt for the Giants. 48-yarder. Gano has made 11 straight. This one's up. This one is going to just barely get in there for 3 points for the Giants.
He's on my bench.
Barely. It was good enough, but I mean, it just look at the difference in power between Gano and Joey Sly. We got an update from Stoner. Lamar Jackson is hurt.
What?
James King saying we need an update on Montez Sweat. Has anyone heard anything?
Oh, he was in the game last series. He's fine.
Yeah. HT, Daniel Jones is being slippery.
Tyler Huntley has replaced Lamar Jackson.
Uh-oh.
And you wonder why they haven't paid him.
It happens.
It does.
I would still absolutely take Lamar Jackson here.
Yeah, I would too.
He, I think he gets a lot of bad rap there, but I think that he is a good quarterback who can run the ball, and I think in this particular offense he would be pretty deadly.
Awesome.
But I think he's also going to cost a pretty penny. So we'll see where he ends up. Depends on how impactful this injury is. I know that he wants guaranteed money the way that Deshaun Watson's gotten guaranteed money. Stoner is giving up his entire draft for Lamar. You don't have to trade for him. He's pretty sure I mean, they'll probably franchise tag him. But yeah, Baltimore's got to figure out what they're going to do. Yeah, Daniel, it's a bummer when they get points here. Always hoping for that shutout, and I think the defense is still playing pretty well. If they can keep them under 10, I'd be even happier.
Yeah,
Not
we should get on
even
here.
happier than a shutout, but even happier than just a win.
Is EP doing the graphic?
EP is doing the graphic, trying to update the Giants scoring 3 points. Darn Stoner.
17-3.
Dang it, Stoner. So slow on the graphics.
Stoner.
EP over there struggling with some Photoshop. Like, you guys got to do something different. Well, maybe not quite. I do agree. I want to update the graphics. I think these look okay. They're decent, but they're not. It's not great. So we are going to see Antonio Gibson back there to receive the kick. That's something that we did talk about before the game. Is if he has this foot injury, do you have him out there, or do you put Erickson? But we're going to see Graham Gano get this one away, and we'll see if it's returnable for Gibson. Nope, Gibson's going to wave this one off, and Washington will start from the 25. I agree, Ramon. Got to score points. Keep the pressure on. You're only going to get Daniel Jones to be a passing quarterback is if you're up by multiple scores. If the Giants feel they can continue running the ball, they're going to continue running the ball. Go with Heineke in shotgun. Cole Turner in motion. This ball is going to be handed off to Brian Robinson, who finds himself a hole off to the right side there. It's going to gain 5 on the play. Game break here showing Tannehill for the touchdown, as I believe that game is tied right now. Yep, about to end the first quarter.
Face mask.
Uh-oh, Trev's telling me that we might see some more laundry on the field here. 2nd and 5. Heineke in shotgun. B-Rob to his right. Ball's going to be snapped. Fakes the handoff to Brian Robinson. Taylor Heineke is going to get sacked in the backfield, rather. 3rd down is going to be coming up. Going to be long. That was big time sack here. Putting us behind the sticks. 3rd and 13. Tyler Larson unable to secure his guy. Plus, it looked like, who else was that? Was that Norwell who's struggling? Taylor Heineke unable to get away. It's 2 sacks on the day, 1 for each team. Empty backfield as Gibson flushes out to the left-hand side here. Taylor Heineke looking and gets this ball quickly away for Terry McLaurin. Terry McLaurin's going to make a few people miss. He's diving over people. He reached for the first down, but he's going to be just shy here. He lunged for it.
Yeah, he did.
He was right there, but they're going to call this one just shy. 4th and 1. Ron Rivera is going to do the smart play and just punt this one away. Let your defense continue to hold them. Don't give the Giants a short field. Tressway back there for his first punt of the day. Washington wins games if he punts less than 4 times. This punt is away. It's going to be fair caught right about the 19-yard line by James. Terry McLaurin disappointed himself. He was right there for that first down. If Taylor Heineke was sacked 1 less yard, that's a
first down. Yep, exactly.
Sean Walker, we talk about this all the time, right? Washington just needs to run the ball. Okay? That's it. That's all they need to do all the time. First down, run the ball. Second down, run the ball. Third down, run the ball. Run the ball. Now, I'm good with an occasional pass. And that particular one, I'd have to go back to look to see what happened that made it a sack, not just the fact that our offensive line got beat there, but what was the coverage looking like? Where were, why did he stay in the pocket for as long as he did? Was there, didn't look like there was an avenue for him to roll out of the pocket. Certainly wasn't room for him to step up in the pocket. And I imagine the guys were fairly well covered, or at least for what he was working through those progressions. So we'll have to take that one. Now, defense is still in a good position to stop the Giants and get them.
We're going to cause another turnover here.
You think there's another turnover?
Yeah, I smell one coming.
Michael, if you're just going to take coverage sacks, we could play Wentz. Yeah, Tommy T. Taylor Heineke just can't see over the line. He is a short guy. I mean, and if you're pushing those guys right into his face, it's pretty hard to see.
Yeah.
In Taylor's defense, has Washington up 10-3. So not quite the time to pull Taylor Heineke is all I'm saying.
Oh no.
I would like to see the passing offense flourish a little bit more, but right now I think you just don't mess up a good thing. And the good thing is winning. Yeah, Sean, I agree. It definitely looked like our offensive line just got beat. It happens. It's going to happen every now and then. We got some wows and some oh no's. We got Trev confirming as we got on the 19-yard line. Here is Daniel Jones gets a deep pass away. This one is caught.
How you just fall, Christian Holmes?
By Slayton.
How you just fall?
Christian Holmes looking for that offensive pass interference is not going to get this one. Let's take a look here.
No, he just fell.
Yeah, that's something you can't call.
I'm telling you what right now.
Christian Holmes just kind of fell down there. There's some light contact, but it's not something you can call. So now it's going to be first down at the 26-yard line. This is going to be tackled in the backfield.
By who?
Saquon is tackled by Daron Payne. Pay that man. Christian Holmes is still upset. There's Montez Sweat. Got ourselves a sweat
sighting.
Sweat sighting. And Daron Payne gets right there in the backfield. Montez Sweat's on his knees trying to help out, tackle those ankles. So we'll have 2nd and 13, loss of 3 on the play. Ball at the 29-yard line. Fakes it off to Saquon, gets the ball away, and that was a big-time hit by Fuller on Hodgins. Going to bring up 3rd down for the Giants. 9:56 left to go in the second quarter as it's 3rd and 4. Giants looking to get into the red zone after a big pass from Daniel Jones to Slayton set them up in positive territory. So we got 3rd and 7.
I mean, Mike.
Got some motion here for the Giants. Daniel Jones going to fake the handoff. Starts off to his right. He's being chased by Montez Sweat. Daron Payne. He's going to step out of bounds after getting down.
That's a hold. He has left shoulder pad.
Daniel Jones scrambles to the right side for a first down here. Oh, that is a hold. That was a blatant hold.
Oh, my God.
You couldn't get any more close to the play than that. I know they don't like to call those things away from the play, but you can't hold on to the guy's shoulder pad as he's running by you and not get a holding call. Giants are going to be in the red zone at the 18-yard line. This is going to be handed to Saquon. Saquon's going to be able to scoot up the middle. That's going to be a touchdown by the Giants. Defense just gassed on that one. They were playing catch up ever since the big pass.
Yeah.
Saquon squeezes it out there. No one was able to stop him. Graham Gano going for the extra point. Ball is up and down the middle. This is a tied ball game with 8:49 left to go in the second quarter. Slayton's big catch sets them up, and Washington unable to stop them. We got a little bit of a celebration there by EP as she's happy that she got that score updated quickly. Yeah, 2nd and 5 sack hurt. There's some debate, P4, on whether or not we should have gone for it on the 4th down. 4th and short. You got a guy like Brian Robinson. You got a defense that's not known for stopping the run. Maybe you do. Maybe you gamble a little bit. James King's Holmes is on Slayton because they don't have a top corner to follow anybody around. You're not even if Benjamin St. Juste was in, you're not necessarily having them follow the best corner around. You're going to put them in the positions that they just are comfortable in. Christian Holmes filling in for Benjamin St. Juste. And
he just fell.
He's a 6th or 7th round rookie, right? 7th round.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's going to happen. Yep.
10-0.
Marley agreed. New game. It's 0-0 at this point, essentially. Just gotta keep it. Daniel, you got it right there. Hit me with it, Trev.
Run the ball.
Absolutely. That's all you got to do.
Run the damn ball.
Got to just keep it. Just keep it away. Keep putting on points. And this is what I was telling about. The Giants are a running team. Just like the Commanders are. They're not going to move away from their strength.
No.
If they're within a couple of scores. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
You need to put them away to turn Daniel Jones into a passing quarterback. And even then, he just lit you up.
Yeah.
Big time pass on target to Slayton. So it's not going to be a gimme. Nothing's ever easy for Washington. But
5 plays, 81 yards.
This is still a 10-10 ball game. Lots of time left. Washington with the ball, and Washington's going to get the ball at the second half. So time to put some more points on the board. That's the big thing we're talking about. It's also time for you to hit that like button. We got trip figures here. Make sure that you hit that like button. Let us know that you support us. That's all we're asking. Simple, free of charge.
All right, offense, let's go.
All right, Graham Gano is going to get this kick away. This is kind of a nasty little squib kick. It is going to end up going into the end zone. And a touchback it is. Washington starts off at the 25-yard line. Shout out to our England fans as they watch England play against Senegal. I have not checked my phone to see the update to that score. Washington bounced from the World Cup. So got to pick a new allegiance.
You mean USA?
Who did I say? Washington. USA. Yep. USA was bounced from the World Cup. So, looks like Washington is listening. They're going to give this one to Jonathan Williams, who's fighting, but unable to get past. That play was called dead. So there's going to be no fumble here. But Jonathan Williams was met right about the line, pushes forward. His play was called dead after a gain of 1. Time of possession's pretty equal here for both teams. This is a battle that Washington normally wins pretty handedly. 2nd and 9. Heineke back under center. Jonathan Williams still the running back that's in. Cole Turner in motion. It's going to be a fake to Williams. Heineke looking to pass, throws it over the middle, gets this one away to Terry McLaurin. And of course, first down.
He's got 51 yards receiving.
So he's 9 away from hitting that mark that we talked about earlier. 900 yards and so many receptions. So he's doing pretty well as he's still out there with Washington 1st and 10 now.
I think he just did.
At the 45, at their own 45. Curtis Samuel in motion. Heineke looking to get this one away. This one gets away to Terry McLaurin. Where are they going to mark him? It looks like
if that's the 10 yards, he got the record then.
Even if it's 9 yards, he's there.
It's 9
They're
yards.
showing a stat. Why, Fox, for the love of goodness, we're looking to see the results of the play, and they're showing us amazing stats by Taylor Heineke and the differences between the QBs. It is going to be called short, so it's going to be 2nd and 1.
That's 60 yards, though.
That is the 60 yards. We got ourselves Brian Robinson up the middle for a first down run. First down. 60 on the dot there for Terry McLaurin now.
First half, too.
That particular connection is only second to Cousin and Jefferson. It's pretty big stat there. I like feeding your number 1 wide receiver. Heineke in shotgun fakes the handoff to Brian Robinson, looking over to Cam Sims, who is met, and that's going backwards. And instead of running the ball,
we're passing.
Try a pass behind the line of scrimmage to wide receiver 5, and surprise, surprise, it doesn't go anywhere. Loss of 1 on the play, 2nd and 11 here for Washington. In shotgun, Brian Robinson motions. You got the ball passed out to him. He makes the first guy miss, and he's still going as it took half the Giants team there to stop Brian Robinson. Makes the first guy miss on the little swing pass. It's going to be 3rd down, though. Giants trying to communicate, get their defense in order here.
What do you... Yeah. Oh, no.
3rd and 7. Brian Robinson still in the backfield next to Heineke.
Yeah!
Gets this ball away, and it's in the dirt. But there's laundry on the field.
There's more.
We're looking at 4th and 7. Terry McLaurin's showing that it's going to be a Washington first down. First down as defensive holding was called on
Fabian Moreau. Not a good revenge game so far for him.
Not so far. Got beat for a touchdown and just absolutely holding Terry McLaurin there. Like, I mean, that man was hugging him like he hasn't seen the man in some time.
Trying to get beat.
It's 1st and 10 for Washington. Ball is at the 36-yard line of the Giants. You got some motion. It is going to be handoff by Gibson. Gibson is going to be pushing forward here. Nice gain on first down, running it up the middle with Antonio Gibson. 5 yards is what they called it. Looked closer to 6. So this one's probably like 5.5. There we go. I was about to say, I thought it was 6 yards. They did update the graphic. It is going to be 2nd and 4. Taylor Heineke, for what it's worth, is having an efficient day. 11 for 1,410 yards and a touchdown. He's flanked by tight end and Gibson. It is going to be a delayed handoff to Gibson, who slips, but he starts moving forward, and that is going to be first down. Washington continuing to move the ball. 3 minutes and 51 seconds left here to go in the second quarter.
Come on.
Scott Turner being shown as the offensive coordinator. Haven't really hated too many of the play calls. A couple of them, not a big fan of. But doing all right here with what he got as John Bates moves over closer to the line of scrimmage. It is going to be Gibson running it off to the right-hand side. He bounces. He's looking for some room. He's able to squeeze it. It's not going to be a run for a gain, but that looked like it could have been a 4 or 5 yard loss, and Gibson's able to squeeze that one back up.
Right.
Might still be a loss of 1.
Mm-mm.
Nope. It's going to be a no gain for that run. 2nd and 10 here. Washington's tried the stretch play. Gibson underneath here is going to go off to the left-hand side. He is going to get slung the ball. That ball is going to bounce out of bounds. I don't really like Taylor Heineke throwing the ball sideways.
Why are we running the ball?
Taylor Heineke again running for his life here as Thibodeau just free rushing.
Just run the ball, bro.
Good on Taylor Heineke to at least sense that. That could have been a big sack. It's going to be 3rd and 10 instead.
Yeah.
Travis slowly losing his poker face. Here we go. Gibson in the backfield. Taylor Heineke looking towards, you know it.
You see it?
Terry McLaurin, and Fabian Moreau continues to be the best player on the Washington's defense. I don't know what he's thinking. I don't know what he's trying to argue. But Fabian Moreau is just you just can't play football that way.
No, dog. You can't put your whole
He
turn around
trying
and
to smother. He literally like bear hugs Terry McLaurin as he's trying to go out his route. And then he puts up his hands like, what? What did you mean? What do you mean?
What'd they call? What?
Did they pick up the flag?
What?
Oh, they picked up the flag. So we're going to have a 42-yard attempt here.
Wow.
Anything on the defense would have been a first down.
That's interference, right?
That definitely looked like interference to me. Here we go. The ball is up by Joey Sly. This is going to be good. Washington's going to go up 13-10. Yeah, I mean, he has his arms wrapped around Terry McLaurin. How do you pick that up?
How do you pick that up?
All right. Well, yeah. I'm Sean, I'm with you. Tommy T, absolutely. I don't know. I don't understand how that's not pass interference. That's he absolutely had him he was just completely around his shoulder.
What?
Brant asking the questions to our offensive coordinator here. Why are we throwing deep when they send in the kitchen sink and Taylor doesn't have time?
Exactly.
Are the coaches not watching the same game? Lord, this team, hey Brant, we telling them trying to run the ball. That's all you got to do. Now, typically that flag stands and Washington's right there about the 1 yard line.
I mean,
the ref saw it. He threw the flag. Somebody convinced him to pick it up. Somebody has Giants money line.
Yeah.
Pick it up. But yeah, I don't know. You can't play the game of football this day about that. But
Yeah.
Washington's got to do themselves better by running the ball, putting themselves in position, getting there. Yeah, absolutely, Ramon. Got to call better plays in the red zone. They weren't quite in the red zone there, but point still stands that they just have to make smarter decisions. You know, I think the one play that I think about in this particular drive was that that pass to Cam Sims behind the line of scrimmage. If I want to get one of my wide receivers in space, I'm thinking Terry McLaurin, Jahan Dotson, and Curtis Samuel. And that's what throwing behind the line of scrimmage, let them beat the first guy, and then they can move forward for 5-6+ yards, depending on how much space they're given. Now, here's the other thing to that. Taylor Heineke has shown time and time again, he is not capable of making those sideline passes that way. I don't know what it is with this team. They can't do the screens. They can't, when he throws those balls like that, that just doesn't get to them quick enough. Ron Rivera's arguing it as well. And it's falling on deaf ears. Joey Sly's going to boot this one. And this is going to be returnable by the Giants. Ball is going to be about the 20-yard line. He is met just before the 25, so positive kickoff coverage there for Washington.
I mean, that's just really bad.
It was a bad no call. They should not have picked that up.
No. You guys. You guys know Saquon Barkley is a running back, right?
John Bostic in at linebacker for Washington. Ball is going to be to Saquon over to the left-hand side. He's going to keep this moving, gets himself a good 9 yards on this.
We got to stop them from scoring before halftime.
We're probably going to hit the 2-minute warning here, as the Giants aren't incentivized to give us the ball back. And that's exactly what happens. 2-minute warning. Washington up 13-10 here in the second quarter. Washington had 10-0 lead coming into the second quarter. Giants storm back with 10 points of their own, looking to score again to at least tie this up prior to the half. Washington will receive the second half kickoff. Big first run by Saquon to make it 2nd and short, opening up the whole playbook for the Giants coming back off of this. What do you think they're going to do?
They're going to push the ball down the field.
Yeah, I can see a big play action here.
Yeah, they're going to push the ball down the field. That's just bad.
Outlaw King. They don't deserve to go to the playoffs if they score points. The good teams score. Yeah, if they don't, yeah. They gotta put those points up on the board. That's definitely the thing that I think that they can make the playoffs with the way the team is operating right now. The schedule just favors them in that regard. Now, they do have to win against the Giants, both games, because then they only have to win one against the Browns, the 49ers, or the Cowboys.
Yeah.
So you don't want to put yourself in a position where you have to win 2 against those teams.
I'm just saying right now the Browns are losing 5-0 to the Texans.
Good. That's all I'm going to say. And
5-0.
That's a fun score. I hope it stops right there. I mean, it could go up to 23-0, and I think that'd be appropriate too. But we're gonna move along. We're gonna move along a little bit.
Nice.
Yeah, you got to win these games against the Giants if they make it in the playoffs. I think that they're going to get crushed in the playoffs, but they have enough to get to the playoffs. Yeah. So Sean, I agree somewhat. That absolutely was pass interference. It absolutely should have stood and not had the flag shouldn't have been picked up. But in the end, like at the end of the game, we can't pin it on that. We gotta play better as the Giants do get the first down. Jones pushing the pile forward.
They're running it.
Yep. Ball is moving for the Giants right now. Clock is ticking as well. 1:40 left. Jones in shotgun. He is going to hand it off to Saquon, who gets hit but keeps moving forward. It's going to be second down and 5. They're continuing to run the ball, opting not to leave any time on the clock. Jones gets a quick pass out to Saquon. Saquon's going to spin in for a first down and steps out of bounds, stopping the clock at 1:14 and a first down for the Giants. Game break here. Titans Eagles. Jalen Hurts tossing this one up to a wide open Brown. Flag on the field.
Oh my God.
That did not matter. Yep. 14-7 against the Titans right now on the Eagles.
Like, I don't understand how you don't.
Giants and the Commanders equal at 162 yards apiece.
Hello, Saquon Barkley.
Again, delayed handoff to Saquon Barkley. They are now in field goal position. Saquon gets pushed out of bounds. Now Washington just needs to do the job to hold them to 3. Before it was stop them. Now you just got to hold them to 3. Another delayed handoff and a big hole in between the F.A. Obata and Smith Williams. And Defoe misses a tackle, and then finally Holmes pushes Saquon out of bounds. 1:07 o'clock, 1st and 10 here by the Giants. Now starting to kind of take control here. Jones still in shotgun. It is another delayed handoff. This one's going to be met in the backfield. Jamin Davis is able to push Saquon, who's unable to keep his footing, and gets knocked down to the ground for a loss. That division is going to matter the division record is going to matter pretty big between these two teams. Yeah. Now Daniel Jones is forced to pass. This time he gets it away and picked up a few yards. Got out of bounds, 39 seconds. It is going to be a long third down, 3rd and 10. So what the Giants have to do is Breida was able to pick up those lost yards. 39 seconds here. Again, the Giants already in field goal range. You got to figure that they probably keep this one on the ground just to run off the clock.
You got to wrap up, bro.
Here we go. Daniel Jones. He is going to get this one away. This one's right open the middle, and both Holmes and Curl miss this one. This tackle, and this is going to be marked pretty close to the first down. It looks like they might give it to Hodgins here.
Bro, how do you miss those tackles like that?
This one was thrown short of the marker, and a missed tackle by 2 Commanders gets Hodgins there to make them tape this one up.
Jeez. You got to tackle. We got to tackle.
Yep, both Cam Curl and
it was 3rd and 10.
Yep, stop them there, hold them to 3. Instead, it's going to be first down for the Giants, who at one point were just looking to get a field goal.
Yeah.
Now they have 30 seconds here at the 20-yard line to get a touchdown. Daniel Jones is going to try to run this one. He is unable to get past Jonathan Allen, first time we're saying his name today. Giants call their second timeout, stop the clock at 26 seconds. They called one right after that Hodgins first down. Defense looking gassed. Second and 7 here for the Giants. 26 seconds. They've got one timeout left. Ball is at the 18-yard line. Trev is sighing, so that's not a good sign. Daniel Jones looking to pass, gets this one across the middle. This one is going to be for another first down, it looks like, as James was able to catch this one and kind of popped himself to the first down marker. Looked like they might have marked him just shy, but wow. Way to go, Commanders. 47 points scored in the second quarter, 31st in the NFL. We're the Giants. They've scored at least 10 today. Giants forced to take that time out, so they'll have 19 seconds with no timeouts, which puts them in a bit of a precarious position because it is going to be third down. They have no more timeouts.
Let's get a sack here. Oh my gosh. There you go.
Third and 1.
Well, don't have any more timeouts, so.
Daniel Jones in shotgun. Saquon off to his right. They are going to hand this. Nope. Daniel Jones is looking to run. It is a first down run. They are looking to get this one spiked. 5 seconds. They spike the ball. It will be first and goal with 5 seconds left. And are we just going to see the field goal unit? You can do potentially one pass play, but we're just going to see Graham Gano come out here. Yeah, 5 seconds left. You really have no opportunity. I mean, they were really lucky to get that ball spiked. I mean, 27-yard attempt here. From the right hash, the kick is up, and it is down the middle there. It is going to be a tied game headed into halftime. 2 seconds left, but squib kick at kickoff. We'll go ahead and get this one over with, and then Graham Gano can come right back out there.
Yeah, 13-13. Hey, I mean, it's a dogfight. We're in a battle right now.
I had it pretty close. I had it 22-18.
I had, 27-13? I think we scored 2 more touchdowns, and they don't score at all in the second half.
There we go. We'd love to see it. 24 to, we'll see how it works out. Stoner, the only one taking the Giants, and right now, Giants have the momentum heading into halftime here, scoring 13 straight points. Or sorry, not 13 straight. They scored 13 points in the second quarter, though.
Yeah.
Which HT, which one did you want him to review? I'm interested in that one. Yes. Just put HT for halftime. I hit the wrong mute button.
There you go, Stoner. Fake the knee and throw a bomb.
There we go. Yeah. Just toss this one up, right?
Yeah. All right. 13-13.
Yep. Going to be 13-13 headed into halftime. Trev, we were up
Yeah.
10-0. We were
Yeah, we
feeling
were.
good. We were excited. There was some excitement here, and now we're kind of dying on the vine. What's going on?
Opposite. We actually started off strong and then started to flutter out there to finish the half. We were up 10-0. They scored 13 points, outscored us 13-3 in that second quarter. They're not doing anything crazy. They're just running with Saquon Barkley and running with Daniel Jones. And what we say pregame, if we can stop both of them from doing that, we should win. And we haven't been able to stop them from both from doing that. And it's tied right now. So there's that.
So we
just can't stop the run.
Right now, not looking good for the Commanders at stopping the run, as the Giants already have 116 yards. Daniel Jones, who I was saying Washington was going to be able to stop, he'd have less than 50 yards, has 56 yards on the day.
And he's 10 for 10 passing.
10 for 11.
Okay.
The spike is a failed pass attempt.
Nice.
Taylor Heineke not doing too bad. 11 for 16, 110 yards. And the touchdown, Terry McLaurin. Washington not moving the ball nearly as well as the Giants. They have 59 yards. I think if Washington stays with the run, they can make a difference here.
I think so too.
Because I do think that they will be able to stop the gashing that the Giants have been doing with the run game. Some of that comes from those delayed runs. I think they're seeing that something from the tape that Washington might be over pursuing.
Yeah, for sure. They're getting faked out way too easily.
And so they're waiting for those holes to open and then giving Saquon all that space. As we watch the Browns come back 7-5 there with the return touchdown by Peoples-Jones. Definitely hate to see Lamar Jackson hobbling there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Trev, what do they got to do differently?
We got to be better on third down defense. We got to stop the run, be smarter, and be more disciplined on defense. On offense, we got to run the daggone ball. Run the daggone ball and do play action that'll open up the passing for us. Other than that, run the daggone ball.
I agree here with James. You know, this defense is gassed, and if they are able to, take their breath off, take a breather, right? Then they might be able to do some of these plays that they did these first two drives. You got to remember they got a turnover, and then they got a 3-and-out, and ever since then they've just been absolutely dominated by Jones and Saquon in the run game.
Yep. Yeah.
So got to give them some time there. I agree, Sean. 13's not a bad halftime score. 13-13. Defense does need to step up. Who's going to make the better adjustment? A lot of people praising what the Giants have been able to do this year. They have played a lot of close games. Washington, nothing ever comes easy. So I do expect this one to go down to the fourth quarter. And I might not have been able to ride a roller coaster yesterday, but I'm sure as heck on one today.
Every Sunday you're on a roller coaster, bro.
Every time. My cardiologist is going to tell me you can't watch football games.
Oh no. And then that cardiologist will be removed from all duty.
Yeah. I'll be like, I'm getting a second opinion. Let me get a second opinion from the Commanders doctors because they have a history of making bad decisions.
Oh man, 13-13. I'm not
rough,
happy about it.
Rough, absolutely rough.
And you would think that we'd be like, okay, 13-13 with the 7-4 Giants, because the way we came out The Giants aren't doing anything special. They really aren't.
Like I said, I think the most special thing that we're seeing from them is kind of how they're attacking this defense, and they're doing a lot more delayed runs. They're doing these plays that are designed to get our defense out of their lanes and making us pay for it.
Yep.
Even when Daniel Jones runs, a lot of those are not necessarily designed. It's the coverage worked and he's able to squeak out. Do you need to put Jamin Davis as a spy on him?
Yes, you do. Not John Bostic. Because apparently on that one third down run that Daniel Jones converted, John Bostic was the spy, and good night. So yes, I do think Davis as a quarterback spy would be suffice.
Did I make a mistake a couple of weeks ago by praising John Bostic? It seems like ever since that time I praised him, he's kind of gone a little bit downhill.
He's not bad. Well, that was a design passing play too, I believe. So that's also why he was probably out there, which he should not be because he's not a good coverage linebacker. He is pretty nice on the run defense. I will give him that because he has been doing really well. I mean, he's
a thumper. He's absolutely a thumper.
You give him the deserved credit at the time, but to keep saying that, to keep giving him that credit today when he doesn't deserve it, then you'd be like, okay, chill out. Like he's not like that. So yeah, put Davis as a QB spy, and then we have David Miracle Whip out there too. So I think this is where we miss Cole Holcomb.
Yeah,
right
James agrees with you. They're saying defense misses Holcomb.
Yeah,
Benjamin St. Juice as well. I mean, you have Christian Holmes out there.
Yeah, playing like an actual rookie when the past couple games he's held his own, but now it's looking like he's just unraveling. Like, man, what happened? And I like for him to be so mad about that PI call he got, or he thought he should have got when he fell. He carried it over to the next play, and then the next play just took him out of the whole game, took his focus away, and he missed a tackle, I believe, after that. So yeah, it was just.
I think we had Commandalorian's comment up here. I'll put it back here. We need to hit bigger play action plays. Every throw should be play action for Taylor Heineke and run the rest of the time. You know, we're doing all that setup for these play actions, and you just don't see it a lot. And I don't know if it's because it's late developing and you don't trust your line to hold or whatever it might be. But I agree. We've been saying this for weeks, Trev. Roll Taylor Heineke out of the pocket.
Yes, just do that. Some bootlegs, naked bootlegs.
I wonder if they don't do that, though, because Taylor Heineke probably will not hesitate to look to the opposite side of the field and chuck it. And again, he cannot throw the ball that far. Like he cannot, like it's just a slow ball. And if he tosses that over the middle, it's absolutely going to get picked.
I agree 100%.
Washington did come away with one turnover, avoided a turnover themselves. In this win streak, they've been able to stay consistent with that, staying above, the water line there on the turnover battle. Can they get another turnover before the end of this game?
Yeah, we're going to, because we're going to make adjustments at halftime to force Daniel Jones to be a pocket quarterback. We have to. Saquon's going to get his. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
At this point, he's going to get his. But, we'll make adjustments to make Daniel be an actual pocket quarterback. Hopefully.
Well, like we said, he's 10 for 11. That's been kicking our butt regardless.
He has.
Like I said, you really need to take the Giants out of their element. You need to score this first drive. You need to stop them their first drive, and you need to score again. And by the way, both these scores need to be these 8+ minute drives where they end in a touchdown.
Yes, amen. Give them as least the little amount of time as possible.
It is a close game. Washington's still in this. Let me know. Are you changing your score prediction? Do you think Washington is, if you had Washington winning in the beginning, Do you still have them winning? You know, what's your second half prediction? How's the rest of this game going to go? Giants punted only once. They did turn over the ball though, Sean. So they had a turnover and a punt.
I wasn't feeling. It was so nice going into this game, not feeling nervous. Really, we were up 10-0. I was like, this feels nice. Now I'm back to feeling like I want to puke.
Mike Lee's staying with Washington, shutting them out in the second half. He
So
says
we're gonna get
13.
That's 3 field goals. We'll see, man. I'm nervous as heck now.
James, unless we play better on offense, you know, long drive, something, I don't see us winning. They do. They need us. They need one of these long drives here, a long, successful drive. I want to see a long drive that you dictate.
Yes.
Don't rely on a flag.
Mm-hmm.
You just manhandle that line of scrimmage.
Exactly.
And get yourself 50 plus yards on the ground, maybe a couple of good pass plays, and end in the end zone. We'll see how this is going to go as Washington receives the second half kickoff. Tie game. Let the Giants run down the field, literally.
Please.
Got themselves 3 points at the end of the half.
Yeah.
See if they're able to do that. Smitty Jr.'s definitely keeping faith here. 26-19 is his prediction. So he's predicting, Smitty Jr. is predicting a big second half here. Gregory going to go the opposite way, as we've known him to do. 23-20 Giants. You know, my original prediction was going to be 22-18 the Giants. I felt like this is the game that was going to snake bite Washington and have fans questioning ourselves again, even though we're 6-1 and would be 6-2 headed into the bye.
Nah, we're gonna be 7-1 here to the bye.
7-1 feels a lot better than 6-2.
It does.
But 23-20 Giants, not too far off from that. I don't think Turner's going necessarily back. What is the split here between the run plays? Let me pull that up again. Taylor Heineke has 16 passes to 15 carries. So we've seen it in the second half where they've absolutely run the ball. You know, where that 50-50 split quickly turns into a 60-40 split on the run side. But for them to do that, they need to keep this one in their control. So let's see a 10-play drive, all runs. See what they can do.
All runs.
10 plays, all runs, ended in a touchdown. Outside of that, it's pretty even. Remember, we had like 5 first downs to the start, and then now it's the Giants are leading in first downs, 12-11.
Huh.
Offensive plays are pretty close. Penalties are close. Sacks are close. This is a tight game. These teams mirror each other. Gibson's back there to receive the kick here as we're about to start the second half. Gano fixing his shoe. And the kick is away. Gibson's going to track this one down, take it off from the left-hand side. He's got some blockers. He is met before the 25-yard line. He's going to be stopped around 24 yards. So not bad, not great. Just means 1 extra yard for B-Rob.
Who's that?
Okay. Taylor Heineke in shotgun.
Who's that?
McLaurin in motion.
Who's that?
That's ball off to Curtis Samuel. Curtis Samuel, juts out there. Ooh, we have a offensive lineman rolling around on the ground. The camera turned away before we can see who it was. Don't have too many offensive linemen we can afford to lose here.
I can tell you who it is right now. It's Sam Cosmi.
Based on the direction, that's what I was going to guess, but I don't like to call it until we can see it. Giants defense has allowed a score on every opening drive of the second half.
All right, let's go.
Got to make it 7 here. Got to give it 7. Sam Cosmi is walking off on his own power. He does have a bit of a limp. He is headed probably to the blue tent. Already a little light on that side. 71 is Wes Schweitzer in for the injured Sam Cosmi. Jahan Dotson also in motion. Heineke in shotgun. B-Rob is going to fake this one. Taylor Heineke is going to get – he gets this away, but is just too high for Dotson. If that connects, we lose our dang on minds.
Yeah, that'd be a nice catch.
As that play looked dead to rights from the very beginning here, as Taylor fakes the handoff to Brian Robinson, who runs into a wall. Taylor Heineke's looking like he's going to get eaten alive, ducks out from underneath it, and gets this ball away, but just off of Jahan Dotson. It's going to be 3rd and 8.
No way. It's coming. His arm is coming forward. It's a pass.
Uh-oh. That's not good. 3rd and 8 here. Heineke in shotgun. He is going to look to his left. He moves his hand forward. He makes a tackle. The ball's still on the ground.
Isn't that a forward pass?
And right now it's called a fumble. Recovered by the Giants. Either way, this is not going to be a first down. This will be a 3 and out for Washington, even if this isn't reversed here. Waiting for a replay here. We got Taylor Heineke trying to avoid it. And that one we need man, that's going to be really close. I don't think
that's a fumble.
Nope, that's a fumble.
Is it?
It is? That's a fumble.
That was one of my dollars though, wasn't it?
Yep, that ball is gone before his hand. Well, and talked about how Washington was a little bit lucky with the ball bouncing their way, and ball did not bounce their way this time. Daniel Jones will start at the 20, hands it off to Saquon. Saquon's going to bounce this one forward for a gain of about 2 yards. Rough.
Yeah, I don't even know why we even dropped back to make that pass for Taylor Heineke to get strip sacked. We should be running the ball.
Well, when you get behind the sticks, it's a little hard to do so. It's going to be 2nd and 8 here. Bellinger in motion. Takes the handoff Saquon. He gets this one away to Bellinger, who Jamin Davis makes a nice tackle. It's going to be 3rd down here for the Giants.
When it was 2nd and 8, we should have ran it.
It's going to be 3rd and 4.
Oh, my God. You know what, man?
3rd and 4 here for the Giants. Saquon in motion over to looking. Oh, we got Daniel Jones designed run off to the left-hand side and just opens up a hole for a 1st down.
I mean, I don't get it.
Patient running by Daniel Jones was going to be ran out of bounds, stops, and squeaks up for that 1st down. Just again, over pursuit here. Smith, Williams, Holmes, we're not using the sidelines. Use the sidelines. It's an extra defender. Instead, they over pursued, and Daniel Jones able to cut that one back in and gets a first down. It's going to be 1st and goal. Ball is at the 7. Saquon off to the right. Daniel Jones in shotgun. Delayed handoff Saquon. Saquon's bounced, but stopped for no gain. Second and goal here now.
Get Christian Holmes out of there. Put Wild Goose in.
Daniel Jones under shotgun. James off to the right side after some motion. It's going to be a fake to Saquon. Going to get this ball out, and that's an easy touchdown. Hodge is calling Christian Holmes too small. Giants put up 6 on the board. EP's left the graphics chamber, so I'm going to have to go over there and update the graphics real quick.
Okay.
I will wait till the extra point from Graham Gano. I think it's time for a shirt change. That's for certain. Ball is up, and it is good. It is 20-13, New York Giants.
Yeah, it is. I just put a different hoodie on and got my hat on now too. So, not ideal start to the second half. Maybe if we, I don't know, run the ball, we wouldn't have to put Taylor in harm's way by getting sacked. Second and 8. We could have ran the ball to give us an opportunity on a shortened 3rd down. But no. Scott Turner wants to go the home run. He wants to drop back 7 drops, 7 steps on 2nd and 8. Ground and pound. Do you know what that even means? Jeez. I don't get it. B-Rob was eaten in the first quarter. I feel like we haven't seen B-Rob in I don't know how long. I just don't get it. Oh. Christian Holmes made Isaiah Hodgins, whoever the hell he is, look like, I don't even know what, a legit receiver. We got to go down and score here. Oh, and Gibby lets the ball. Oh, my God, Gibby, pick it up! What are you doing, Gibby? Oh, my God! Bro, what are you doing? What are you doing? When it bounces, you go get it and run. You don't let it bounce. Oh my God.
Okay, that was not what I wanted to come back to. Glad I didn't throw on a number 24 jersey because that was pathetic.
Did you see that?
Yep. Gibson mishandles the kickoff, which looked like it was going to be just short of getting a touchback. And then he runs back into the end zone, by the way. Manages to get to the third, and now Washington has got their back up against the wall. It's going to be, they gave him to the 5. Washington hands this ball off to Brian Robinson. Brian Robinson waits and manages to push forward, gets about 4.5 on this one. I got rid of took off the Kerrigan jersey, going with the number 10. Maybe we'll see that 20-yard run I wanted to see from Curtis Samuel now.
I just switched hoodies. Oh, there's B-Rob.
There we go. 2nd and 5 for Washington. Taylor Heineke still under center. B-Rob behind him. Got some motion from Curtis Samuel. It's going to be handed off to B-Rob. B-Rob's got a nice big hole up the middle, and he is forward for first down. First down. Nice big run here by Brian Robinson. Good hole. And gets out there. And man, well, I guess Curtis Samuel had like three guys he had to block, but still a good run there. First down. Brian Robinson, 10 rushes on the day, 56 yards. Going to be at the 22-yard line now. Bates in motion over to the left-hand side next to Charles Leno. This is another handoff to Brian Robinson. He's going to stretch this one out. Going to get positive yardage there. Wow, I did not know that. The first Washington rookie with 100-plus rushing yards and a reception touchdown since 1975, Mike Thomas. That's a deep stat there. All right, he is going to take a breather on the side as it's 2nd and 5. Washington just needs to keep running. Dotson's in motion. Gibson gets the ball. Gibson's up the middle. Going to be just shy of the first down, so it'll be 3rd and short. Brian Robinson coming back out here. There was one time a stat with Brian Robinson that 3rd down and 1, he'd hit like every single one of them. I think he only missed on a couple 4th downers. 3rd down and 1 here. Heineke setting things up under shotgun. Brian Robinson behind him. Hands the ball off to Brian Robinson. Brian Robinson is going to push, and that sure as heck looked like a first down to me.
Sure did.
Marking it as if it's going to be a first down. And it said first down. Brian Robinson barely getting over the line, but he got over the line. Have you seen your De'Ami Brown as he had the 2 mouth guards?
He has not. I know he's wearing 2 pairs of gloves, I believe, when he went in motion that one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he had a pair of gloves in his back.
Bates in motion. Now you got Cole Turner in motion. It's going to be a fake and then a handoff to Brian Robinson. He's going to try pushing this pile and does not get anywhere with it. Maybe 2nd and 8. Brian Robinson asking for a breather after that one. Wow. With Brian Robinson active, 6 and 2, starting 5 and 1, and if he gets 14 plus rushes, they're 5 and 0. Today is 13 carries. Curtis Samuel in the backfield with Taylor Heineke in shotgun. Ball is at the 20. Oh, we got free yardage here.
No.
Nope, we're offsides.
False start.
False start. Gosh dang it. I was hoping for the free yardage. Nope. Instead, Loto moving us backwards. Going to be 2nd and 13 now. Whatever play you had dialed up before, just dial it up again. Nope. Instead, we got Heineke and shotgun. Gibson off to his right. This ball is going to get out. That is going to be Terry McLaurin. First down. How bold do you have to be to continue to put Fabian Monroe on Terry McLaurin? Feel like that you have to be pretty bold for that.
No joke. I mean, I guess he's like, well, I play with him. I know. Yeah, okay. Just because you play with him doesn't mean you can guard him.
Got I formation. Ball's handed off to Gibson. Gibson's going to push, get thrown forward. I always love it when the defensive player against Washington decides they're going to throw our player towards the line to gain.
We'll take it.
Second and 6 here. We got some clapping going on. In shotgun. Gibson in motion over to the right side. It is a handoff to Curtis Samuel. Curtis Samuel is going to bounce this one out. Going to make a first down as long as there's no laundry. And there it is. There's the flag. There's the flag. This one's coming back. Instead of a first down. This one's going to be a second down again.
Logan Thomas again.
Illegal block in the back, he says.
He didn't. Oh, what?
Well, the graphic now says holding, but his words definitely said illegal block.
Wait till you see the replay. Wait till you see the replay. A lot of home cooking today.
Okay.
Yeah, I
don't agree with that one, but 2nd and 16. Here we go.
Bye.
Here we go. 2nd and 16. Taylor Heineke making some changes. He's going to be in shotgun with Gibson off to his left. Ball gets away. Taylor Heineke looking deep. That ball is thrown, and that is going to be an incomplete pass. But it'll be 3rd and 16. Washington landed on it, so at least even if it wasn't because that would have been close. If they go back and review this, I think that is a fumble. But thankfully, Washington lands on this one. Oh, and look who's blocking. Logan Thomas.
Yeah.
Yep, so they are going to call it a fumble. It is 3rd and 21. Empty backfield. There's the screen. Nope, this is Curtis Samuel spinning forward, and this will be a punt. This team.
Yeah, I just don't get it.
Washington cannot afford to give any more of a lead to the Giants at this point. As Tressway gets ready to punt this one, looking to pin them against their own end zone, the same way that we were when we started this drive. The punt is away.
We need a turnover right now.
And it's going to be fair caught inside the 15.
We need a turnover right now.
Yep.
We look a mess. We look like how we were when we were 1-4.
Yeah, this is not the team that the media started to fawn over. Yeah, Robinson's been doing a lot of work. And we need him to continue doing a lot of work. Yeah, I know our friend Steve over at the Command This podcast is going to hate me for this, but Logan Thomas continues to be decidedly mediocre.
Yeah, he does.
I'm not saying he's bad, but a lot of this fandom treats him as if he's a top 5 tight end, and it's just not been the case.
Not been the case at all.
2 penalties by him and a failed block keeps Washington from moving that ball forward. Now, one of those penalties might have been ticky-tacky.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, Commandalorian, I honestly feel like if the Giants score here, they will have done, even if it's a field goal, they will have done exactly what we needed to do to the Giants, which is make the quarterback throw the ball. They want to see Taylor Heineke back there throwing the ball.
Yeah, they do.
They do not want to see Brian Robinson and Antonio Gibson finding those holes. And I like Scott Turner more than most, but where's our creative play design?
Yeah,
How is it that the Giants have figured out a way to run against this defense that has been lauded, especially over the past few games? Look at what they did against the Eagles. And obviously I think that Atlanta apparently really showed some holes in this Washington defense, but that means this defense needs to step up and fill that. They got gashed against Atlanta because Atlanta was setting up with some outside runs to set up the inside runs. The inside runs set up the outside runs.
Yep.
The Giants are purposely holding the ball just a smidge longer to allow the line of Washington to move past them, to open up those holes, and then they're running because Lord knows our linebackers and those defensive backs, even as good as Defoe and Cam Curl are, can be beat if you just open up those holes, which Daniel Jones fakes the handoff to Saquon, is going to get this one away to Bellinger, who is dual tackled. Jonathan Allen in on there to stop this.
Laying the wood out there.
Last 4 possessions have given all of the points to the Giants. Field goal, touchdown, field goal, touchdown.
Bad.
They've got to get stopped right here.
We just had an 8-minute drive and we punted from our own territory. That's pretty bad.
This one is going to be handed off to Saquon. Saquon's not going to be able to dance around this time as Daron Payne stops the man from going forward. It is going to be 3rd and 2.
It's almost 4th quarter, and we just wasted the whole 3rd quarter for a punt. That's awful.
Here we go. Giants 4 for 6 on 3rd down. This is going to be a 3rd and 2 from the 23-yard line. It is a fake to Saquon. You got Smith Williams, who's just missing. Okay, but thankfully the cleanup crew comes in, and this is going to be 4th down. Ridgeway.
Casey Toohill with the nice whatever, but
oh, yeah, so it's Toohill, not Smith Williams. But Toohill had Daniel Jones gets beat there. And thankfully, Cam Curl and Ridgeway able to clean this one up. And it's going to be 4th and 1. The Giants will punt the ball away. First punt of the game for the Giants, right?
Second
punt. That's punt is up. This one's all the way back to the 20. He is going to look to take this one. He is not going to make it very far. Washington starting this drive with 1:18 left to go in the 3rd quarter.
Now we gotta go down here and score, Nathan.
Absolutely. Like I said, we did at least the one thing right, which is not allow them to score. You could not go down any further. Could not let them go any further. The ball is at Washington's 26.
Christian Holmes was benched that drive. Danny Johnson was in on that drive.
I am okay with that.
I am too.
I am okay with that. When's Benjamin St. Juste come back?
Hopefully after the bye. Hopefully we get everybody back after the bye. Trey Turner, Dax Milne, St. Juste, Carson Wentz.
Now, if Washington obviously needs to put points on the board here, I don't feel like 3 is good enough.
No, we need a touchdown. This quarter's almost over because we wasted it.
Yeah, I mean, you figure if you have another 8-minute drive, it's got to end in 7 points.
Has to, bro. Or else we won't win this game.
Defense doing much better after a nice long pause and, not having to defend from the 20-yard line. But Washington's offense has to continue moving it because they cannot afford to give the Giants any more points. Washington's going to have to win this game from here. You cannot give up any more points.
No, you cannot. No, you cannot.
Yep, James King, absolutely right. 3 points since Washington was up 10-0.
And we're losing.
Giants storming back.
They have outscored us 20-3.
20-3 since the first quarter.
That's really bad.
Everyone collectively now run the ball. That's what you got to do.
Huh?
All right. Ball is on the 20. Really 25, not the 26-yard line. Heineke in shotgun. Dotson in motion. This is going to be a fake to Brian Robinson. Now we're going to see Heineke roll out. Heineke is going to keep this one. Heineke's going to go to the side. Going to be about a 7-yard gain. Okay. Let's see some more of that.
Yeah, he finally rolled out of the pocket one time.
My Cause, My Cleats. Excellent little program they have. Definitely check those out. Those do get a pretty penny.
Yeah.
All right, 2nd and 2 here. So it's actually 8-yard run. Brian Robinson's going to get this carry off to the right-hand side. He is going to find a hole, and he's going to find himself a Washington first down. That includes a dog in my lap. Which,
hey, doggy in the lap.
Yep, doggo in the lap. Okay. All right. Tied on first downs yet again. Washington just behind. That is not a toy. You eat my microphone and you can find yourself out of this house.
Fourth quarter.
All right. Here we go. This is going to be a run from Brian Robinson off to the side, and it is going to be about 4-yard gain. And it is going to go to the fourth quarter, which means our graphic personnel, as she's trying to – oh, look at that. Already there. Man, we need to have this graphic person the entire time. Okay, Luna. Stop her.
Thunder's doing great.
She's trying to eat the microphone. That is not okay. All right. Yep, that was quick metaphor. This first, I said that was one of my things was this game is going to be less than 2 hours and 50 minutes.
Yep. You said
it was going to be a quick one. Normally NFL games average about 3 hours and 12 minutes, but both of these teams just want to run the ball. And right now, one of them is doing that more effectively than the other. We'll see if Washington can make something out of this drive here. As we're in the fourth quarter, and it's important that they don't let this one slip away. Yam coming into this one a little late. Yam, we appreciate you coming in. Why are we down? Well,
oh man, you don't
Jones and Saquon have been very effective running the ball. They've been doing a lot of delayed hands-offs, and Jones squeaking out on the late side. So the Giants have been effective running the ball. Washington, not so much. And this last touchdown was not an interception from Taylor Heineke. It was a fumble, which he has now had 2. Washington's been lucky enough to recover one of those. And that's about the story. Washington's still in this, though. We can score off of this drive. That's what we want.
I hope. But we can do it.
Oh, yeah. Metaphor, yes. Was talking about the new graphics department quickness. Yeah. She's on it. She anticipates. She anticipates. This break is killing me. I see some comments in there that I'm anticipating as some good stuff for us. As it's second and 6 here to start the fourth quarter. Ball is at the 47-yard line. Heineke and shotgun hands this one off to Brian Robinson. Brian Robinson makes the first guy miss. Brian Robinson pushes forward for a Washington first down. That's right. Excellent run there by Brian Robinson, who is going to take a little bit of a breather. Again, makes that first guy miss. That tackle is no good and just keeps moving. First and 10 there. 16 yards for 85 yards for Brian Robinson. You got Curtis Samuel now in the backfield. Taylor Heineke and shotgun. Ball is at the 40 something line. This is going to be a quick pass to Terry McLaurin. Terry McLaurin pushes it up for a Washington.
You see the block out there? I think Larson just manhandled somebody out there.
Yeah, pancake block.
Yeah, I think so.
Luna's starting to get into this one, getting a little excited here. Terry McLaurin, 6 catches, 87 yards, and a touchdown. Great day for Terry McLaurin. Brian Robinson needs to find one himself, and he'll have a great day. Right now, he's having a pretty good day. Brian Robinson's there in the backfield. Cole Turner in motion. Heineke hands this. I'm sorry, it was Gibson in the background.
Oh, wow.
Takes it, passes off to Gibson. Gibson's going to look to run. Gibson makes this up the field for about a 7-yard gain. Keeping Bates, Cole Turner out there. Ooh, Lawrence with a bit of a late shove towards
no flag
towards Taylor Heineke there. And so it was an 8-yard gain. It's going to be a fake to there we go. Jahan Dotson, come on, reach for it. Oh, he didn't reach for it. I think they're going to mark him just shy of a first down here. Jahan Dotson's got to make that effort to get that first down.
Yeah.
But this was a designed screenplay that looked pretty horrendous, but could have made the first down. That has been one big difference, I think, between the two teams today is they've been able to get after Taylor Heineke in a way that Washington's not been able to do against Daniel Jones. Here we go, 3rd down and 1. It is going to be a handoff to Brian Robinson. Brian Robinson stretches this one out, and that should be – yep, and it is going to be a Washington first down. Absolutely. All right, let's keep this a moving. This is a good mojo here going right now for Washington. punishing this defense right now.
Hurry up! Hurry up!
Defense has 3 sacks, 9 hits, 2 forced fumbles. Fox needing to get the graphic off. All right, 1st and 10 here. Ball is at the 25-yard line of the Giants. Cole Turner in motion. Handoff is going to go to Brian Robinson over to the left-hand side. Brian Robinson's going to make one guy look silly. There is a flag on the play. And this one is going to go from a nice, solid 8-9-yard run to holding. Cole Turner on the hold there.
Damn it! Can't have that.
Just for a hairpin longer than he needed to.
Can't have that.
Didn't need to hold him either. Brian Robinson was going to get past that guy. It's 4 penalties, 30 yards right now for Washington. 1st and 20. This is a team that does not do well behind the sticks here.
God.
It is still going to be, oh no, it's a fake to Brian Robinson. Taylor Heineke's going to get this one away to Logan Thomas, who gets about 8 yards on this one. Almost gets back down to the original line of scrimmage. So they're going to give him 7 yards on that. Second and 13. Logan Thomas staying out there. Off the line. More of looking as a receiver. Heineke in shotgun. Takes the snap. Looking to his left. Gets this one away, but it's too high for Jahan Dotson. And 3rd and 13. This is a time I think you look at it as 2 downs. Okay?
Yeah, it is.
You have to, oh man, just too high for Jahan Dotson.
You got to go for it if you don't get it.
Well, to do that, like I said, this is where you look at it for 2 downs. You're okay if this next play on a 2nd or 3rd and 13 gets you 10 yards. Brian Robinson back there next to Taylor Heineke. Nope, sorry, that is Gibson. That there's a helmet on the ground, and it is a sack. Washington moving backwards. Again. How's this helmet come off? It's going to be a 52-yard attempt by Joey Sly. Kick is up. Kick is no good. I want to give graphics department a great job for having that graphic ready. So, wow. Yep, just one of those games. Lamb, I'm not going to go this far. Ron getting fired. Must get fired? No, not must. Not must. I get it. I get it. It's rough. This is a game you feel confident about. This is a game you feel like you should get it. You should just win. Stoner better not come back into this with that mess of this wasn't a must win. This is not a problem. Don't want to hear it, Stoner.
It's a huge problem. How you the special teams player of the month and you can't make a 52-yard field goal?
We've said all year his kicks have been looking kind of wonky. This one just drifts just right of the uprights.
2 positive drives. Well, not 2, but 2.
These were long drives, if nothing
Yes.
else.
And
You took time off the clock and you
0
walked
points.
away with 0 points.
Both times.
And now you're giving your opponent reasonable field goal or reasonable
Field
reasonable
position.
position.
Should I go ahead and say this game's over?
No. Well, if they score a touchdown, I'm definitely changing jerseys again.
I'm going to put on something totally different if they score a touchdown. We're going to force a turnover here.
Yep. Yeah, we need these step up. That sack definitely cost the field goal. If they didn't have that sack, that field goal would have made it.
Yep. You're right.
Absolutely, Mandalorian. They love it. They want to see Taylor Heineke drop back even more. They want to take this next drive. They don't really care about a touchdown. The Giants want to take off as much time as possible, and if they get a field goal, they'll be happy because that's 10 points Washington will need to score in less than 10 minutes of play. And they don't think that this offense is capable of doing that. And I'd have to agree.
So I'm telling you right now, I think that Carson Wentz is going to be the starting quarterback against this New York Giants team after the bye.
Well,
I really think so.
We'll have a couple of weeks to debate that. Hopefully, we'll be debating that after a victory.
I know.
But right now, Washington's down 20-13. First down run. Nowhere
Thank you.
For the Giants is a 2nd and 11 here.
You had to have me tell you to throw the flag, ref.
Looks like we'll have some laundry on the field.
I mean,
coming up under center. It is going to be a Daniel Jones looking over to the right. Finally gets the ball away. The flag came out early. It will be offensive holding, bringing this one back.
Did you see the ref went
much of anywhere to begin with?
Took him forever to make the throw the flag.
He threw it while the ball was still in Daniel Jones' hand.
I know. Ah! We're going to win this game.
As it stands right now, Washington is in the wild card spot, the final one. But if they lose here and the Seahawks win, then they're in some trouble.
All right, D. We need a big stop on this drive.
Jones going to take the snap. Immediate pressure, gets this ball away. Cam Curl is waving it, saying Bellinger did not catch it, but they are going to go ahead and consider this a catch.
Big stop here, D.
Going to be 3rd and 16. Jones and shotgun. Ball is at the, 36-yard line. Gonna get this one away. This one's going to go nowhere. Fuller. Oh, we got another flag. Is this offensive pass interference? Nope. But it is on the offense. Penalty is going to be declined. Illegal man downfield. Lineman got a little too excited. But he was a sight to see at safety, huh? It's going to be 4th down here. 8 minutes and 10 seconds and counting here. The Giants are forced to punt. Bleeding. Oh, didn't even bleed off more. I would have bled off more. We got an immediate flag, it looks like.
Yeah, what?
Erickson's going to get this one at the 5 and start moving. He's going to shake and bake. Got another flag. Two flags here. going to be re-kicking? Or is this just going to be both on Washington? And he'll get his pick. Gonna need some Taylor Heineke magic.
I mean, damn.
So offsides, that's declined. Push in the back. And that one is going to move us back. Half the distance to the goal. Knee. All right. This needs to be quick. This offense needs to keep moving this ball. No. Luna. No.
Man, this is really bad. I've had my comments turned off since the beginning of the game.
Not keeping them up there.
No, I don't see any spoilers yet or anything.
Yeah. I've been keeping track of it every now and then. Try to focus on the game and then look back at the comments when we have breaks like this. Commandalorian here with the imagine how many less dudes would stack the box on us if they were scared of a deep pass.
Yep. I agree.
Brant knew when everyone in the media was choosing Washington that it was bad luck. We talked a little bit about this on Wednesday. Was all of a sudden everybody's recognizing as Washington is a good team. And how did we feel about that? Because it's not something we're used to. And lo and behold, this is why we're not used to it, because Washington may not be as good of a team as we should be. Absolutely agree with this, Captain. Thanks for checking in on our Twitch channel. They can still come back. Plenty of time. They are only down 7. They do need to move the ball here, though. They need to move, and I would like to see them move quickly. They can't afford to spend 8 minutes and give Daniel Jones and that offense a chance to, waste the rest of the clock and get a field goal for the win. So you need to give yourself a chance to score twice. They've shown they could kind of move it a little bit, but not quite enough to put points on boards. They've had 2 long drives the second half that have ended up with a punt and a missed field goal.
And those 2 penalties that were just committed on that punt return were by the same player in Wild Goose.
And you were just asking for him there.
Yeah, I'm asking for him to please go back and sit down. Hey, Nathan, we score on this drive. Do we go for 2?
No. And that's some of the chat that's happening right now is you just can't afford to. The only way you go for 2 is if you spend the entire last 9 minutes of the game or 8:48 of the game and you're just looking to go home. Brian Robinson's going to get this one. It looked like he was going to get out to the left, but he was tackled right there. Great tackle.
Now they're throwing flags after the play?
There was a flag there. Going to call holding on Washington. Wow. This looks like it was on Charles Leno.
Oh, my God. Yeah, let's just keep shooting ourselves in the foot.
Just a great tackle here from number 27 of the Giants. Because
Oh.
Brian Robinson was about to absolutely move that one. Not that it would have mattered because of the holding penalty. Now it's going to be 1st and 15. Washington all the way back on their 4-yard line. Still, they're going to fake the handoff to Robinson. Heineke gets this one up, and that one sails, thankfully, over the heads and past everyone. And here you go. This is what you want. This is what the Giants wanted. The Giants wanted this to be in Taylor Heineke's hands. Right now, Washington has had the better time of possession. They've had more yards. They had more plays. Can they get there? This is 2nd and 15. Heineke in shotgun. Got to get some yardage here. They are looking to pass. They're doing it short to Logan Thomas, and it is way too dead of a play.
You didn't even read the field, bro.
Only 2 yards given on that. It's going to be 3rd and 13.
You didn't even read the field.
I hate this from every ounce of my body right now.
My God! So do I, bro. Like, I just don't understand.
Taylor Heineke back there, Gibson back there with him. Ball's now at the 6. They're going to have to pass it as it's 3rd and 13. Taylor Heineke sails this ball. That one misses Curtis Samuel, almost gets intercepted by Love.
Get him out of here, bro.
A better ball, and that's a first down. And he had a pocket. Curtis Samuel had a step on his guy. Instead, you get Tressway punting with his back against the end of the end zone. He does get a big punt away. Ball's right about the 42-yard line. Special teams does its job. Unfortunately, they're going to start their drive in plus territory with 6 minutes, 22 seconds left to go. You're going to see Saquon. You're going to see Dan Jones. You're going to see Breida because they understand the assignment. Run the ball.
Yep.
You threw a 2-yard pass to a 30-year-old tight end coming off an ACL injury on 2nd and 15 from the end zone.
Yeah.
That's the play you went with.
You didn't.
That's
you
the
didn't look
read
anywhere
you
else.
went with.
Yeah.
I
you
don't
didn't look
care
anywhere
that
else.
44 dove off and it opened up. Logan Thomas catching that ball is still going to get max 5 yards, 6 yards on a 2nd and 15. I said positive yardage. They got positive yardage. Maybe I need to be a little bit more clear with my expectations.
This is not.
Another call for Wentz here from Elian. EE. These Washington fans need to realize that Wentz has the better or is the better option. Don't matter if he is stuck in the pocket. That was never a problem for Brady or Manning, Breeze, etc. James saying, Wentz, baby. HWS, not a very entertaining podcast for all the yelling and negative attitude and no faith from the host. Don't count them out so fast. Well, we appreciate you watching. We do tend to have a lot more positive attitude. We also tend to have a little bit more positive yardage from the team. No, but they're still in it. They do have to get a stop here, though, HWS. They cannot afford to even give up 3 points. Tell me if you think Washington can score 10 points in, we'll say they'll have 4.5 minutes. Absolutely agree with that, Sean. The rest had better O-lines. Yep. Washington's offensive line has had struggles throughout this year. Looking like it's struggling a little bit today. Taylor Heineke not having his best day, and that's saying something. Dan Jones going to get this ball away. This one's going to be, unfortunately, a first down for the Giants. Slayton able to catch this pass about 8 yards. Oh, we did get a flag here. Probably not good for us. Oh, now the Giants are mad. Unsportsmanlike conduct. This one's going to be against the Giants.
He just comes over and flexes in front of us for what?
So after getting the first down, he comes back and he flexes in the face of our defensive players. Looks like he might have been trying to go for Slayton there, but just happened to be right in front of the Washington players. So that moves them back. It's still a first down because it happened after the play, but kind of negates the play as they're now on the 50-yard line. Going to fake to Saquon. Going to dump it off to Slayton. This time, Jamin Davis is right there. We'll get a second down play. Eagles up on the Titans. Eagles trouncing the Titans.
Yeah.
28-10 in that game. Yep, Captain got to hold him here. Going to be 2nd and 7. Keep moving backwards. That flex definitely helped Washington. Gave up the first down pass play. The flex put him all the way back. Now you got 2nd and 7. Clock is at 5:11 and counting. This is going to be a handoff to Saquon, and he is stuffed. Ridgeway in on the tackle there.
Daniel
Third
Jones,
down.
Daniel
Like I
Jones,
said,
17 for 18.
They're going to have, by the time Washington gets the ball back, they are going to have probably about 4 minutes left. Now, if they make a stop here and New York punts, we should be in good position here, but this doesn't sound good for us. We got Daniel Jones in shotgun. Ball is at the 47-yard line. Saquon's next to him. Daniel Jones going to almost get – no, Daniel Jones is going to get sacked. It's going to be 4th down. This time, Johnson able to get in there. Looked like Daniel Jones was going to get away with this one. Johnson had to come back for seconds because he missed – he pretty much free. Daniel Jones did a great job stepping up in that pocket, but Johnson able to maneuver and stop him here. There we go. That's the 2nd sack of the game. There's 6 sacks. Giants have 4 of them. This punt is away. Smart to hold this one up. This one's going to be fair caught at the 10-yard line for Washington with 3:43 left to go. Washington can come back and tie this one, Trav. How we feeling? I know Trav with the fake emotion. Yeah, he's trying not to give us too much of a poker face and fake us out a little bit.
Taylor Heineke's been known to do this.
He has more comeback wins than any other QB in like the last 2 years or some silly stat like this.
I just don't trust him. The way I just don't think.
Trav, we gotta have faith now.
I mean, I do have faith, but I don't think it's going to be necessarily on him. I think it's going to be more on our undisciplinedness. I think we're going to draw some penalties that's going to negate a big play for us.
Let's get some positivity back in here. Let's see.
I'm being real, bro. We haven't scored since halftime.
You have time on the clock.
I do. Okay. 4 minutes. So
you can still run the ball. Running the balls is effective.
Where we have the ball? Are we in our territory right now?
It's our territory. It's at the 10-yard line. They just punted it on us. We got to go 90 yards and score a touchdown. Is this going to be an overtime game?
No, we're going to go down and go for 2 and win by 1.
Okay, there we go, Trav. That's what I'm talking about.
That's what we're going to do. That's what I'm talking about, Trav. We're going to go down, score, win by 1. That's exactly how this is going to happen.
Everyone's calling for a big Terry bomb. I'm with the methodical drive. Take up all the time in the world. I want to see this one 2020 with like 10 seconds left. It's that, or you score really quickly, because there's no real in between here. Because if Washington takes 2 minutes off the clock and scores a touchdown, you're just going to give the Giants 2 minutes to score. anything. They don't have to. They'll only have to score a field goal at that point. So you need to take up all the time or none of the time.
All the time.
Take up all the time.
Fumble, punt, missed field goal, punt.
Taylor Heineke's thrown a couple big time passes there, James. He does like the javelin throw, but he can get it down, 40 yards. All right, here we go. 1st and 10, Heineke in shotgun. Gets this ball out to Terry McLaurin. Terry McLaurin's going to have a Washington first down. All right, that's the first one. Okay, keep moving. Ramon, if they're sending the blitz, that means there's going to be an open wide receiver, and he's just got to hit those. Here we go. Heineke looking left, looking right. Here's another pass. This one's to Curtis Samuel. Curtis Samuel holding onto the ball. It's going to be 2nd and 5. You got 3:10 left to go. Washington has all of its timeouts. 2nd and 4, so it was a 6-yard pass. Heineke still in shotgun. Brian Robinson moves out of the pocket. Heineke throws this one. This one is thankfully hits the ground. No flag. McLeod here was running the route for Jahan Dotson, and this ball ended up short and right in his hands.
Who the hell is it? Oh, no.
And Jahan Dotson's probably happy that one wasn't a flag. And another lineman is down for Washington. This one's Tyler Larson, it looks like.
Time to move on. It's time to move on from him, too.
Did they ever really have him? Because he spent a lot of the time last 2 years injured.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that it's happened to him. You can't blame a player for being injured.
No.
But Washington's used 5 centers in each of the last 2 seasons. They got to do something.
Oh, no. Now we have Nick Martin to replace him.
Well, it's 3rd and 4, 2:50 left. As they continue to tend to Tyler Larson. See if we can see what happens here. Wes Schweitzer holding his own back there. And yeah, Tyler Larson just gets buckled up next to Norwell. And
oh, man.
You have 300-pound bodies rolling over each other. And there's bound to be some things that don't like that. What kept Tyler Larson out last year? Was it an ankle, lower body?
Yeah, lower leg injury, I think.
Second time for Larson here is Martin. I hope did they not practice snaps? Please tell me they practiced snaps and we just didn't see it. They didn't show it. Come on, Washington. Let's go.
Third and 4.
Third and 4, 2 minutes and 50 seconds left to go. Heineke in shotgun. Heineke gets this ball away and goes incomplete. With 2:47 left on the clock.
Ball game
in your own territory, you're going to have to punt this. Use your 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. to be able to have any time on the clock to try for a tying drive again. Instead, Washington's going to go for it. This is probably the ball game. With the new center in here and shotgun, gets it away. Heineke scrambling. Heineke looking. Heineke gets this ball away. This is going to be caught by Samuel for a first down. Washington. First down. Woo. Okay. Seriously, my heart can't handle that.
I know.
All right. Taylor Heineke surveying the field, has to scramble, has 3 Giants coming, and this is a pass that he's not been good at making. Makes that one. Curtis Samuel, first down. This time the ball is going to be at the 47, and shotgun. Gets this one away to Jahan Dotson, who's immediately smacked. And now it's going to hit the 2-minute warning. We are down to the 2-minute warning. Washington has the ball. 2nd and 10. See how it goes, and we'll see you here soon.
Ref the District's Watch Party Live is brought to you exclusively by Manscaped, the best at below-the-waist grooming. Their products are precision-engineered tools for your family jewels. Manscaped's Performance Package is the ultimate men's hygiene bundle. Go to manscaped.com and use the code REF, R-E-F, to get 20% off and free shipping on your next order at manscaped.com.
Yes, absolutely. Head out to manscaped.com. Get yourself 20% off and free shipping. Holidays right around the corner. You know you have a loved one on that nice list, so you want to make sure you get them taken care of, or maybe you want to see them on the naughty list. Same way, manscaped.com. Use that code REF. Washington down 7 points, but has the ball right now, trying to drive and make this one head into overtime, or as Trev would like to see, make them go for 2 and end this one. We'll see how that goes. Dante Johnson. They run those plays because Scott really has no awareness of what's going on. I definitely don't like that. I didn't really like that play, but it looked like so right now the Giants, the fear is still the run. Okay, from the Giants. They know they don't want to get gashed. Taylor Heineke doesn't really have big arm, so they're all playing close. So they're going to be able to stop anything in front of them. So you do need to get behind them. So maybe this is the time for that play action pass to a streaking, Terry McLaurin. You got to do something to get the Giants to back off.
I don't know what it would be.
Stoner asking what yard line? Pretty sure it's the 47th.
Yeah, something like that.
47-yard line.
We're in their territory.
He also might just be making fun of me because I probably said said something silly, as I've been known to do. Oh, wow, Trev. I don't even look at you, Trev. Getting a bunch of wows in the comment section. Something big's about to happen here.
Yeah,
2nd and 10 for Washington. All 3 timeouts remaining.
Okay.
Taylor Heineke and shotgun. Gibson off to his right. Taylor Heineke going to survey the field, get this pass out. This is a wide open Curtis Samuel for another Washington first down. Nice job there, getting open. Good pass, out of bounds, preserves some clock. 153. Curtis Samuel having a pretty good game there. 5 receptions, 62 yards. Taylor Heineke, 227 yards on the day. Ball is now at the 28-yard line of the Giants. Taylor Heineke, empty backfield. Looking to his left, looking down the middle, gets this one away to Jahan Dotson. Jahan Dotson makes a man miss. Jahan Dotson in for a Touchdown, Washington!
Now, do we go for 2? No, you kick it. You
Hail
kick
to
it, right?
the Commanders, hail victory. Fight for our Commanders. Fight for old DC.
Holy cow, bro.
A minute 45
What
left
is
on the
going
clock.
on?
For the extra point.
What is going on?
Joey Sly's missed field goal now going to be the difference maker here. This extra point is up and down the middle. Let's see that graphic department move that quick. That's how quick that happened, folks. 20-20 here left to go.
John Dotson with
fired. Stoner's no longer our graphics department. We got a new one.
Did you see the spin move on that?
Dotson, spin move. Whoop.
That's why we drafted him 16th, y'all.
Yeah, I can just hear the fastest 3 minutes. If this game goes Washington's way, fastest 3 minutes, that's the play they're gonna go, and you can just hear the whoop from Chris Berman. You know it's gonna like no. What is he trying to do? That's not even like a real tackle that 44 tried putting on there.
We'll take it.
Let's go. I hope that's enough excitement from the one calling us out a little bit earlier.
Oh my God.
Notice, by the way, everything's safe in the ceiling area with the two of us. We'll have to check in on our man Stoner.
It could be 23-20 right now. Thanks, Joey Sly.
Missed a 52-yard field goal. Defense is going to have to hold this one down yet again. All 3 timeouts for both teams have all 3 timeouts. Ball for the Giants going to start on the 25-yard line. Graham Gano, not known for having a big leg.
Come on, defense!
Jahan Dotson's 5th touchdown was a beauty.
He didn't catch that.
Daniel Jones, 8 career game-winning drives. He's going to start this one at the 25-yard line in shotgun with Saquon off to his right. He's going to look to the left. He's going to look down the middle. This is a big pass, and this one, Slayton and he got up looking like he didn't catch that because no one touched him until after he popped up. So yeah, this is incomplete. 2nd and 10 here. Slayton wide open though.
Yeah, he was
in a big gain here. And he just fails to bring this one in. Yes. Okay. Thankfully. Yeah. He scoops it back up after it was on the ground. So thankfully they saw that one and it'll be 2nd and 10. 139. This is great news for Washington because that didn't take much time. If they can stop them, they get enough time to then give Joey Sly another chance. We got Saquon onto the left-hand side. Daniel Jones is going to fake it to him. Now he's going to look big again. They're just looking to beat this deep. Keep the flags down. That is incomplete. Slayton is covered by Johnson. And it's 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10.
Johnson running step for step with Slayton, looking back for the ball. And they rightfully do not call anything here. Excellent job by Johnson. Again, using
delay game
out of bounds. So now we have 3rd and 10 for the Giants. They have not taken much of any time off of the clock here. Winding down 3, 2, 1. No delay of game. Danny Jones looking down the middle. This is incomplete. Washington is going to get this ball back.
Oh!
A minute
to
go.
Danny Johnson almost with the turnover we needed. We're going to get the ball back with 3 timeouts.
3 Washington defenders were in the area. Danny Johnson flashes in front here. Even if he doesn't, Forrest is right there. That ball is never making it to its intended receiver. This is going to be another punt here for the Giants. It is up and away. Erickson's back at the 25-yard line. He catches this one. He's going to move up the middle. He's got And he is knocked down at the 35, but there's flag. Washington's probably going to get moved back here. 117 left to go. Where are they starting is the big question. Remember, they have all 3 timeouts. Giants have all 3 of their timeouts. This is going to slow the game down to a crawl. But all Washington needs here is a field goal. Looking for the call on the field.
What the hell?
Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness on Washington. Called on Butler. Looking to see what it is.
Unnecessary. I don't.
Something about out of bounds.
Come on.
His teammates are talking to him.
His teammates are not happy.
Wild Goose isn't happy with that. They did half the distance to the goal. I heard that part. Or at least read the lips of that part, rather. 117. Now Washington's going to have to drive quite the distance here.
We got 3 timeouts, though.
They do have all 3 timeouts. The Giants could potentially help out here as well because they have all 3. The ball is going to be at the 12-yard line of Washington. Washington's going to hand this one off to Gibson. Gibson over to the left-hand side. Gibson's going to keep mowing forward. Nice big gain on first down, about 7 yards.
Oh, my God.
Please tell me that wasn't the call. That's what they called? These refs definitely have Giants money line.
Big time.
Whoa, yes. Terry McLaurin just absolutely takes that ball away again. That should have been intercepted, but it wasn't. And instead, we have a Washington, and I don't know why it's not going. There we go. First down.
47 seconds left. We have 3 timeouts left.
Terry McLaurin stepping out of bounds, stopping the clock. 47 seconds left. All 3 timeouts. The ball is now at the 26-yard line. Heineke is in shotgun. Gibson to his left. Heineke's looking to pass. Dumps it off straight to Gibson, who had a blocker, and he gets himself another Washington first down. Keep it going. Keep it moving. This is going to be the first timeout from Washington as they're looking again to move this one down into field goal range. What they don't want to do is they don't want to give any time for the Giants. So they got to move it down, and they're going to have to trust the leg of Joey Sly. How far? So he's made a 58-yarder. He missed a 52-yarder earlier today. That one was wide right. Had distance, just wide right. Where are they looking to get here is the question, as now the ball is at the 38-yard line, 1st and 10. Washington still with 2 timeouts left, 39 seconds left on the clock here. Heineke looking, goes a deep pass to Terry McLaurin again. This one's going to be over his head. Terry McLaurin with more than 100 yards on the day with the touchdown. 2nd and 10 here. I don't hate it. If that's on target, you're right there to just bleed out the rest of this clock.
Where do we have to go to?
Right about where Terry was, as where the green line for field goal to go. Now, they will probably try even a 70-yard field goal if they get it down to the end, just to try it out. Here we go. Heineke looking. He gets this one away. This one is open. Oh, Terry McLaurin unable to bring this one in.
He had that.
He did. He had both hands.
Great play by the defender. Great play by the defender.
Terry McLaurin diving for this one. Gets both hands, but the defender was able to wrap his arms around after the catch to stop Terry McLaurin from pulling that one in. So now you got 3rd and 10, 29 seconds left. Do you run a draw play or something to eat some clock up?
No. I would have done that. You had timeouts. I don't know why we didn't.
Oh,
Bro, why did we do like some other play? We had 2 more timeouts.
Cam Sims unable to bring the pass in from Taylor Heineke. Thankfully, the Giants player wasn't able to bring it down after 2 or 3 attempts. Cam Sims not able to bring out his best Moss impersonation here.
Why didn't we do some better play calls with 2 timeouts left? Because now we're giving the Giants the ball back with 13 seconds
That's why I
left.
asked, do you do a draw, a screen, something to run some time off? Because now you're getting a Tressway punt with 23 seconds left. This punt is underway. It is going to be waved off, but great bounce here for Washington. Now 13 seconds. The Giants are going to be about the 16 or 17 yard line with 13 seconds left.
I don't understand that. I thought we should have.
I was calling for a draw or screenplay, something to get time off the clock. If you get the first down, you have a timeout. If you don't get the first down, they have to call timeout, and you took off, so much time. Instead, they went with that play to Cam Sims. Thankfully, the Giants unable to recover the bouncing ball, and looks like we got some overtime.
Oh my God.
We got ourselves an overtime game. I just want to look at the clock here. It is 3:56, and I said it was going to be under 2 hours and 50 minutes of regular time. I was so close. I was so close to that one. But here we go. We're going to have 10 extra minutes here. Coin toss determines the possession. Both teams have the opportunity unless there's a touchdown.
Do we win the coin toss?
We've been winning the coin toss. This is a time where you want the ball. You do not want to give up the ball.
Oh my gosh, my first bio break of the game. I'll be right back.
Trev's going to go on his bio break. This is your time to refill, get yourself something more to drink, get yourself hyped up for this overtime. Terry McLaurin having himself a day. Taylor Heineke with two touchdowns, but that fumble recovery. Joey Sly's missed kick from 52 yards. Gonna be the story if Washington doesn't pull away in overtime. Let me know. How do you think this is going to go? What are you feeling? Dante is already telling me Dante does not feel good about overtime. This defense has been playing pretty well. They're now well rested. I'm told to check the chat. Oh, sorry, I might have missed something earlier. Let's see if I can't find it.
Holy smokes!
Appreciate our buddy here. Yep, way back about 10 minutes ago, super chat from our buddy John Archicat. That's not the one. Let me get the actual. There we go. That's the one. Thanks, John, for the $10, $9.99 donation. We appreciate your support. Of course, Super Chat's always open. Let's get some excitement in there. Make sure that you also we got triple figures. EP, tell me how many people have actually liked the video. Pull that up for me there.
Man, oh man. I still have my comments turned off. I'm at 994 comments.
67 people have liked this. I've seen triple figures out there watching us right now. Make sure you hit that like button. God. Make sure you come back tomorrow for the day after reckoning. That's going to be at 7:30 on our Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Make sure you come out to our YouTube channel. Be a part of this chat. This is what we're talking about, Paul. This is exactly what we want to see. Washington Commanders will win. We will win. That's exactly what we're going to do.
I can't stand this. Why do we have to live like this every Sunday?
I know. Again, literal heart problems. I was at Busch Gardens and I can't do the rides because of heart problems. And now I should have just did the roller coasters, Trev.
Yeah, I know.
Should have just done the roller coasters.
Taylor and them were like, "Oh, he didn't ride roller coasters? Bet."
Watch out.
Bet. Yeah. Oh man, we're gonna win this. We're gonna win the coin toss. We're going to go down, score a touchdown, and win 26-20 and ride off into the bye week at 8-5, baby. I'm calling it right now.
Let's hear it. Let's see it. Metaphor. Can we get a fuller pick six right here?
But if we have the ball, we don't have to worry about it.
And
did they already do the coin toss already?
Nothing comes easy for Washington. Nothing ever comes easy for Washington.
Have they done the coin toss already?
They came out for the coin toss. It looks like Giants are going to start with the ball.
Damn. Yeah, it's going to turnover right here.
Meta, we might have lost the coin toss, but we're going to win the game, right? That's what we're doing. That's what's going to happen.
That's exactly what's going to happen. Okay? Okay?
Needs to step up big.
Big time.
All these close games from the Giants.
We've been getting deep. I mean, getting burned deep lately in the second half. So keep everything in front of you.
Really, speaking of being burnt deep, I'm really surprised at the Giants play calling that last drive of theirs. Those 3 deep passes.
And we kind of did the same thing too.
They got away from what was winning. If they just drive that ball down, I think they have the opportunity. But instead, they were going for the kill shot. Here we go. Joey Sly's kick is up, and this is going to be returnable. Down to the 20, down to the 25, and stopped. Took 4 seconds off the clock. We got 9:56 left to go here in overtime. Got to get a stop. Jimmy, those kicks are deliberate because we all know Joey Sly can kick the thing out of the end zone. Those kicks are deliberate to get them to potentially run and be less than 25-yard line. Not successful that time. Giants can win with the touchdown. Washington looking to stop them so they can win with a field goal. Ball is on the 27. Jones fakes the Saquon, gets this pass away. This is going to be a first down to Slayton. A defensive turnover here would be money. All right. Jones in under center. Saquon behind him. He's going to toss this out to Saquon. Saquon's going to be met in the backfield by a slew of players, including our man Jonathan Allen. That's going to be a loss of looks like about 3 yards there. Jonathan Allen showing up here in overtime, getting by the blocks and stuffing them. Casey Toohill in there as well. Same with Obata. Man, that guy was doing that while being held. This is absolutely monster play. Okay, here we go. 2nd and 13. Again, under center. Jones going to fake it to Saquon. Jones is going to start running this one, but he is met by Cam Curl, who bounced off of him. Was that Davis? Cam Curl did a good job wrapping him up, but whoever came in second needs to stop his momentum from rolling forward. He got an extra yard or so off of that from being able to go. Not biting on the fake. Yeah, it was Jamin Davis. Jamin Davis just got to wrap him up. You've been playing some really good ball for us. Just wrap them up, okay? Push them back. Don't have to go for the big hit. Here we go. 3rd and 5. Giants going to take this one from shotgun. Saquon is rotating out. He's coming back in. They're just checking to see if there's someone matched up against him. Saquon out to the left. Jones is going to be under pressure. Jones is sacked. Jones is sacked by Daron Payne. Pay the man. Pay the man. Let's go.
Oh, no. I don't like that, though.
Oh.
I don't like that, though. He all right.
Three sacks now for Washington. This is 4th and 13. Jonathan Allen is on the ground. He's getting up, walking around. Kind of got rolled up on there. Coach comes out to talk to him.
I think he's all right.
Hopefully, Washington doesn't need him for the rest of this game. Give him 2 weeks to rest right here.
No penalties on the special teams. been killing us all game.
Washington now will just need a field goal to win this game. Dax Milne out. Erickson is back there to receive the punt. The punt is away. Here we go.
Come
Erickson's
on.
back there. He's calling this one. Oh, this one's short. This one is not a good punt here from the Giants. Washington's trying to move this one all the way up, and it is continuing to move. Here we go. Washington's going to start this one about the 33-yard line, it looks like.
We're gonna win this. We're gonna win this game.
Now they're showing Washington's close games.
Just run it.
Here's the one from last week. Deron Payne tips that ball. Fuller gets the interception. All right, let's see. Here we go. Taylor Heineke. Does he have some magic in him? He is in shotgun. Erickson's out there as well. We got De'Ami Brown in motion. Ball's handed to Brian Robinson. Brian Robinson's going to hit the pocket, and he just kind of gets stuffed. 1 yard gain on that one. 2 yards is what they're going to give him. All right, Washington can go back to everything here. The score is essentially 0-0. You just need a field goal. That is it. Just one field goal. Get this ball moving down. And, of course, run the ball. Curtis Samuels in the backfield next to Heineke. It is going to be handed off to him. He's going to move forward. This might be the 20-yarder. This is the 20-yarder that I asked for right there. Yes, Curtis Samuel. That is going to be a first down. There we go. First down. I called it in the beginning of the game, did I not? I think that was a 20-yarder. We'll see where they end up marking it, but that's going to be a first down for Washington. Here we go. They are 5 yards off of that field goal range. This is going to be handed off to Brian Robinson. Brian Robinson looked to cut that one back inside, and he fought, and he is still standing up. There are players all the way around him. By the way, that Giants player is so upset, it just smacks the ball down. I love that. All right, 2nd and 7, a 3-yard gain. There's 6 minutes left to go here in overtime. Washington mightily in control here. Just needs to keep moving it down. Make this a chip shot. Okay? Joey Sly missed one from 52. Hopefully that's not what he's remembering.
Bro.
Here we go. Under center. Logan Thomas rotates over to the left-hand side. This is going to go to the left. Brian Robinson's going to be met in the backfield and unfortunately stops.
That's not good. That's not good. We're further away.
Down.
We're going further away.
It's 3rd and 9. They knew exactly where this was going.
Yeah,
and
why
got
are you
to him
running
before
up
he
the
even hits
middle?
line.
Up the middle. Why are you running into the outside?
3rd and 9 here. Washington 3 for 12 on first down.
What are you doing?
Empty backfield, it looks like, for Taylor Heineke, and it is. Washington doesn't need to get a first down to get to the field goal range.
Yeah,
they're going to pass this one out to to Curtis Samuel, who gets back to the line of scrimmage. Unfortunately, it's going to bring up 4th down.
Yeah, bro. I didn't like this play call at all.
I told you I don't like them doing screens. They're not a good screen team right now.
And now we're punting the ball. Now we have to play defense.
Had the control. Now we got a Tressway punt.
What happened? Bad play calling.
Tressway gets this one up.
Why did we run on the outside?
It's going to be fair caught. Did he muff it? What happened here? Why is he spinning around like a weirdo?
What are we doing?
Well, hopefully we're about to be playing some serious defense because Washington cannot afford to give up a field goal now.
No, you can't. You can't. That was our chance to win the game, and Scott Turner fumbled the ball.
Again, that Joey Sly missed 52-yard field goal is looming large.
Yeah, just carry him forward.
Yep, 4 yards away. That's all they needed. They didn't even need the first down. They just needed to get there. Here we go. Daniel Jones going to get this out to Saquon on the right-hand side. He's going to be tackled forward. Going to be second down here. Giants looking to move quickly. Second and 3. 7-yard gain there from the pass play from Jones to Saquon Barkley. Second and 3. Here we go. Under center.
This is not good.
This is going to be a handoff to Saquon. Saquon's going to be squeezed up the middle for a first down. Jonathan Allen injured on the last defensive drive. Not sure if he's seeing playing time right now. Deron Payne going to have to come alive yet again as it's 1st and 10. Jones in shotgun. Saquon out to his right-hand side. A little bit of a heavy formation there. Saquon gets this one away to a wide open Hodges, who's going to get another first down for the Giants.
What are we doing?
Daniel Jones, 19 for 23, 154 yards with the touchdown, looking to get his, I think, 6th game-winning drive. Defense looking a little gassed.
Oh, my gosh.
Come on, Ridgeway. Somebody get in there. Deron Payne on the sidelines, shaking off the water. Ball is currently at the 36-yard line for the Giants.
Bro,
This ball gets away. Hodges again, just wide open field. Now the Giants are the ones who are looking at that green line to gain for a field goal, and they are within shot. They are almost there.
Bro, this is ridiculous. Why couldn't we do this? Why couldn't we do this?
The Giants empty backfield 7 yards away from the field goal range marker.
Why couldn't we do
2
this?
minutes left to go here in overtime.
We're going to lose this game, Nathan.
I don't believe that. We went backwards. We can push them backwards. It's 1st and 10. A turnover. Anything matters. We got this. We can stay in it. And because it's a 2-minute warning and that's a 2-0, we're going to give you 20% off at manscaped.com.
Ref the District's Watch Party Live is brought to you exclusively by Manscaped, the best at below-the-waist grooming. Their products are precision-engineered tools for your family jewels. Manscaped's Performance Package is the ultimate men's hygiene bundle. Go to manscaped.com and use the code REF, R-E-F, to get 20% off and free shipping on your next order at manscaped.com.
Your lips to God's ears there, Uptown Dre. Defense will make a stand, sack, fumble. What do they got to do? They got to stop them. They cannot let them go anywhere further. Jay, we haven't won since 2015. We're going to win today, right? That's what you're saying, Jay? That's what you're letting us know? We haven't won an overtime since 2015 or something similar to that? We want positive vibes here as Washington has their backs against the wall. Their defense needs to make a stop as, again, the Giants are about 7 yards away from getting to within field goal range. Next score is going to win. There's just 2 minutes left. And here we go. That's the stat. Only team without an overtime victory since 2015 for the Washington Commanders. Got to come away with one right now. Obviously, there was the tie game in London. That one was also one where the kicker had missed a kick, and that might harbor true here. Defense playing a little bit off. Jones looking over to his left, and we're going to get him pushed out of bounds. That is the rookie tight end, Bellinger. Defoe getting him out of bounds before he gets there. It's going to be 2nd and 6. Probably going to get a run play here from the from the Giants as they want to eat clock and they want to just get a few extra yards to give Graham Gano that difference maker. They're about 4 yards off right now. This is going to be wide open for Saquon Barkley. Danny Johnson's going to be late to tackle him. It is going to be 3rd down, but they are right there at that yard to gain for field goal range. It is going to be 3rd and 2. Does Graham Gano have it in him to get revenge against the team that cut him such a long time ago? 3rd and 2. Clock is stopped at 1:50. Deron Payne is in there. Can he get in that backfield? Jones flanked by 2 players. They run into each other. Jones looking. He is not going to make it. It is going to be 4th down. It is going to be on the right hash, which is probably where they wanted it. Not sure what the Giants were thinking with that one, as Saquon and the number 80, whose name just escaped me, run into each other. They just bounce off each other, and Jones is forced to kind of scramble here. Doesn't get anywhere, but knows to get to the right hash. There's Jonathan Allen. Washington's going to take their first timeout.
Oh, my God.
It is 4th and 3.
Oh, my God. I'm jumping ahead of you. They're going for it on 4th and 3.
I'm a little surprised by that.
They're in field goal range.
They do not trust the leg of Gano. They can't force a punt. A punt probably puts them in the same position they are right now. So it is going to be 4th and 3 for the Giants. This is it. 4 for 11 this season on 4th down. Washington needs to get a stop here.
What?
We're going to scramble.
Wait a minute. You didn't
Here
call.
we go. They're looking to snap. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wait.
No one moved.
What?
They're going
What?
to take the delay of game.
Bro, we have a chance.
They took a delay of game instead of kicking the field goal.
They're giving us a chance with a minute
They didn't
42
even do
left.
a timeout and try the field goal?
No. They're punting it to us right now. I'm ahead of you. I'm sorry, but they're punting it to us right now. We have 1 timeout left, and we have
A minute 42.
at the 10-yard line with 1:36 left. We have the ball at our own 10-yard line with 1:36 left. What? Now, what?
So there's the punt. Erickson's going to fair catch this one at the 10-yard line. Like Trev said, 1 minute and 36 seconds. What are the Giants thinking?
He has 96 seconds to move the Commanders at least 50 yards. What do you do? Graham Gano is 5 for 5, 50 beyond.
Lots of cheater, lots of spoilers in the chat. But
oh no, I don't want to.
Yeah, you don't want to look. If you don't know what's going on, don't look in the chat. If you're following me on the plays I play, I unfortunately know what's going to happen here as Gibson comes back to flank Heineke on the right-hand side. Ball's at the 10. Heineke is going to get pummeled.
I mean,
and there's your sack at the 2-yard line.
Come on, Charles, bro. Thank God he didn't fumble that. Oh my God. How are we going to do this?
Charles Leno went for the inside man, didn't quite get back there to the outside.
What are we going to do?
Thibodeau had a free rush.
What are we going to do?
It's going to be an 8-yard loss here. Now the Giants take a timeout. It's going to be 2nd and 18.
Do? What are we going to do?
We are going to trust in Brian Robinson, Gibson, and Terry McLaurin. I'll throw in Curtis Samuel. You know what? Jahan Dotson had that amazing spin move. We're going to put the trust in them. That's what we're going to do. Because that's all we have. 1:28 to go. 2nd and 18, back all the way up at the 2-yard line.
Oh my God.
Washington is in. Tyler Heineke's on the letters right now. He's going to take the snap. He's going to hand this one off. Brian Robinson's going to take this one around the edge. Brian Robinson's going to move. He fumbled the ball out of bounds, but it's going to be third down now. That's the second time Brian Robinson, by the way, has let go of the ball. The first time didn't matter because they had called the play dead. This one just pops out.
Oh my God, third and 10.
That he's going to want to work on over the bye week to make sure that doesn't become a problem the same way people saw it for Gibson. Time is still ticking here. 1:13 left to go. It's going to be 3rd and 10. Washington is backed all the way up. Now that the Giants continue to baffle me. The Giants now take their timeout. The Giants let time tick. Okay, it looks like they moved the.
What's going on?
They moved I guess they called for the timeout earlier, and it just didn't catch up because they put time back in the clock. There's going to be 1:23 left.
Why did you do that?
Taylor Heineke.
What are we doing?
And shotgun at the 10-yard line, needs to get to the 20 to keep this game in their favor.
Why are you doing
Ball
that?
snapped. It is ran by Gibson, who just goes forward for about 5 yards. They are playing for a tie.
Are you kidding me?
They are
Why? Why?
Yeah.
Why?
If Washington is able to hold the Giants, this game will end 20-20.
Stop playing right now.
There is 48 seconds to go. We're looking at the kick. Can you just take the timeout, guys? Just take the timeout, please. Oh my God. Yep, they're going to just take the timeout. Washington is going to snap this one with 37 seconds left to Tress Way. The last time 2 NFC East teams tied each other was in 1997.
Are we really going to tie this game?
That's what it's looking like. 37 seconds left. Washington has Tress Way, a weapon unto himself.
Cover him. Oh my God. I don't know. Oh my God. Oh my
Tress
God.
Way is going to punt this one. Here it is. Ball is up.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
The ball is caught at the 40. He is missed tackle, but out of bounds. 28 seconds left.
They're going to have a shot. They're going to have a chance, bro.
Yep.
They're going to have a chance.
They are at least.
Oh my gosh. They have to just get right there in 28 seconds and get up and clock it.
63 yards is Graham Gano's longest field goal. He's looked like he's been kicking them a little short.
Go get him. Are you serious?
Next score wins. 1st and 10. Ball is at the 48-yard line. Jones is in the backfield by himself.
Oh my God!
Jones surveying the field. He gets away. He gets this ball away. This is almost intercepted. Do not get the foul. They've got to spike this one. 15 seconds left on the clock. Definitely looks like the Giants had a couple of opportunities here for Washington to condemn themselves. I'm
telling you what right now, we're going to lose this game.
Washington had a player swat away the ball. That could have been a flag. Then they had looked like F.A. Obata lined up all the way on the line when they snapped it. Here we go, 2nd and 10.
God bless it. That's it, bro. It's game, Nathan.
All right, Daniel Jones in shotgun. Saquon over to his right. now he's looking. He's going to get this one away, and this one's going to be knocked out of bound by Danny Johnson, 10 seconds left. I'm surprised they're even still driving. No timeouts left by either team. 3rd and 7. I guess at this point, you're just lining it up for wherever he wants, which they had thought they liked the right hash, but maybe I'm wrong. Trev, I'm going to have to remove you from the screen, man. If you can't, I can't have you spoiling it too much here. 3rd and 7, ball's at the 40. They're in field goal range. Daniel Jones surveying, gets this one away, and it is out of bounds. Here we go. 5 seconds left. 4th and 7. Graham Gano is going to come out here. He makes this, they win. He misses it. It is going to be a tie game 2020. Low key F 2020. This is what it comes down to. 58-yard attempt.
Gosh.
Graham Gano has made 6 straight 50-plus yard field goals. Do not give him a free one here. Give him away. This one is going to hook. This one's going to go. And this one's going to be no good. No good. I should not be that excited over a missed field goal that ends final 2020 in overtime. Washington, I've looked at a lot of stats on where Washington's playoff chances lie if they win both of these Giants games, if they lose both these Giants games. I have not seen what happens if they tie one of these. This is going to be a tie game, 2020. That's how this one ends, on a missed 58-yard field goal. Again, going back to the Joey Slye missed 52-yard field goal. He makes that. This is a W. Washington has lots of questions to answer between now and the next game as they head into a bye. Hey, but we're not going bye-bye. We'll be right here. We've got the Day After Reckoning on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter tomorrow at 7:30. Trev, we know you're going to be working, but your man Stoner and I are going to be holding things down here. And then you can catch us on Wednesday, where we'll be bringing you the bye week, what we need to see, what we've seen this year, and who deserves praise, who doesn't deserve praise. All that's coming up and more. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to this channel, because you know what? We like to bring you some good stuff. And you know what? Until next time.
A tie?
A tie. Yeah, a tie. But until next time, be a fan.